What's happening, everybody? It's Drew. It is officially the Drinking with Drew show. It's that time again. Yes, it is Tuesday. Feels like fucking Monday because of this long-ass weekend. Not bitching, though. It was a great weekend. Can't complain. Little hot, got rained on, but still. Spent some time riding out Saturday with some of my brothers out there in Lakeland. Hell yeah. Great times. And ended out with a couple cookouts. I'm hot dogged and hamburgered out. I will say I can probably go without another hot dog or hamburger for another good month. Brad, we're going to have you here unless you want to do the double table. I didn't set the lighting up or the cameras up for the double table. So I figured you guys would be 1 and 2. Sorry. So tonight we have a pretty good pamphlet packed with Drew news. Brad Mader, the master of metal, is in house. He has a special guest with him, his son Noah. First time on the show for Noah. We have Pajama Joe. We have Lusty Laura. Everybody's still getting in studio. I started before anybody walked in, so I'm kind of premature at my starting. It was 7:30 though, so everybody else is late. So Noah, you have that microphone right there. Just talk into it. Nope, not yet, because you're on mute.
All right, cool.
Try it again.
Testing.
Yep, there you go.
All right, nice.
All right, you guys will be on mute for a bit while I do my little monologue. Lusty Laura will be here shortly. Apparently, her and Joe are frolicking in the kitchen together.
It's brutal.
Do I need to be worried about that, Brad? Probably. All right, so
how do you feel about farm animals?
I love eating them. So we did adjust a lot of the I did adjust a lot of the microphones Friday. So we might have to do some adjustments, tweaking. We're going to work that out throughout the show. Adjusted some cameras. Because honestly, during that last show we had with Vic Vega and a bunch of fucking people on here, shit was nuts. So,
Bada boom.
Bada bing. Yeah. So we're going to work that out. We'll get it figured out. But yes, it is the Drinking with Drew show. Packed pamphlet. We do have a booter bang tonight. So, tune in. We've got peanut butter whiskey that we're trying. Now,
there you go, Noah.
I have technically tried this, I think. I'm not sure. I think I have. When I did, I may have been drunk. But it's the Ole Smoky peanut butter whiskey. We're going to give that a shot. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, let's get started. It's the Drinking with Drew show. My name's Drew. I'm drinking. And now, from the CapsFlorida.com studios in Riverview, Florida, it's the Drinking with Drew show.
Plumber's butt crack looks like boobs.
All right, we are officially back. Laura's still scrambling around the studio. What do you got going on over there? I guess I'm going to have to do the cameras for a smidge. Brad Mader, I got to adjust your camera. Hang on.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. There we go. We got Brad Mader in the house. What's up, Brad?
What up, dude?
Welcome to the show. Not as shiny as you were the other day. Oh, you got you got a hat on. Oh wait, try it on. I try it now. You should be good.
Am I on?
You're good.
All right.
So Brad Mader is in house.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you. First time being here, right?
Yeah. You sound good though. Hopefully this is going out the way it sounds because man, I spent 5 hours in the studio the other day rehashing all this shit. So We're going to figure it out.
As long as I look fantastic.
Yeah. All right. So you brought Mater Jr. over.
Yes, I did.
Mater Jr.
Mater Jr. This is Noah. What's up, Noah?
What's going on?
You are the first time guest on the Drinking with Drew show. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to say we're going to take it easy on you, but that's probably not the case.
No, I want it all.
You want it all. You want the full effect, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you want the
We
full
want
effect.
The whole thing. I already started with the Simply Spiked.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Something fruity.
Matches your shirt a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Got a match. So
That's good.
I'm ready for it. Let's
Cool,
go.
man. Welcome to the show, Pajama Joe.
Yeah, I'm here. Shut up.
You're here. Okay. Welcome.
I don't care. Thanks.
Yep. So Joe had a big party yesterday.
Well,
Thanks for the invite.
If you call 8 people big,
Well, a lot of food, man. A lot of food.
It was sort of a last minute, like, hey, let's have a barbecue tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like total of 8 or 9 people. But,
Which was fine.
Yeah, that's all we really need. We're not
doesn't have to be too crazy.
We're not fancy. We're not trying to impress anybody. It's just
Right.
like, fuck it, last minute.
Yep. It was enough.
What are you doing tomorrow? Nothing. All right, we're gonna barbecue.
Yep. Lusty Laura, welcome.
So
Thank you
why
for
do I look
working
like
the
I'm in
cameras.
Red.
You are in red.
Red. I'm very red.
Lady.
Whatever. It is what it is.
Christaberg.
You're somewhere. I don't know where that red. Oh, maybe it's way over there. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I
added
do
a
feel
light.
like I'm on the sun.
I added another light.
Shocker.
Yep.
Somebody-
Yeah, I had
Every time there's something new in here. A camera,
She likes the
a
shocker.
light,
yeah,
a microphone,
Mm-hmm.
a board.
something. So yeah, I had hot dogs and hamburgers on Sunday. Actually, I had 2. I had a hot dog in the morning, and then
Breakfast of
later,
champions.
later in the afternoon, another hot dog, and actually it was a sausage. I had a sausage,
A sausage
and
like
then
a dog
burger.
treat?
But yeah, it's been that weekend, man. Very, cookout barbecue type
Hot dog
situation.
Mm-hmm.
Is Lisa on? Is she giving us some feedback on our sound and what's going on there?
She's just appreciating the beard cam for Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Lisa, you got to let us know how it sounds because I redid everything. Got the effects working. So yeah, we got a lot going on. But Joe,
What? You seem so excited.
you're my investor buddy here. So did you hear the news? There's a nudist colony that is for sale.
Sign me up.
Do you want to go in on it?
Yeah.
We need $250,000
You
Chump
need
change.
2.5 million.
between 10 people.
Okay.
So
Well,
Doable.
we got 5 here in the room, so
Noah's rolling like that. He
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah, dude. Fuck
well, you got the guys that bought the island, right?
Uh-huh.
And
Beer Can
Beer
Island?
Can Island. They had like 3 or 4 guys. They bought an island.
Yeah, but they
They've been-
paid like tens of thousands, not millions.
Okay, this is a nudist resort. It confirmed boobies on the we can.
so
It's confirmed.
Is it like houses that people live there, or you're just buying like a resort? Like a
Well,
hotel?
It's a community. They've got trailers.
It's
they've
called
got
a camp, a nudist camp.
we're
and-
thinking it's going to be some fancy thing. It's going to be a fucking
No,
You would have
it-
to turn it
It's gonna
into
be a hole
one.
in the middle of the fucking woods.
It's a trailer. It's basically it's a trailer park, Joe.
No, that's a different story. I don't want to buy a fucking trailer park.
Why?
What's the size looking like? What's the acreage like?
It's like
2
on
acres.
It's
Season
it's
D's.
huge. No, it's much bigger.
It's
than
all
that.
season.
No,
these.
she said it's much bigger than that.
No, I thought it was 50 acres.
Do
I
they
don't know.
all
50
come
acres
in
is not a lot.
double wide?
My dad's got 55
Does it
acres
come
up in
with
New
the
York. If
nudist?
you want to set our own, if you want to make our own nudist colony up there.
I think they said
We got
that it's
55
guaranteed
acres.
income, so I think they have renters already.
Yeah,
that
they
you would
do.
just like,
There's people currently on the island, on the lot.
I just want to know if it's all double wide. I never got an answer.
it's probably
Probably.
the asses are double
us-
wide.
yeah, the-
That's what I'm talking about.
Go
Need
for a
the
little
double
slap
wide.
and tickle.
Yeah. Slap and tickle.
But think about it, Joe. You have $250,000 investment. You're probably looking at like 10 years to
First
get
time,
your.
hold on.
Hey, Noah,
First timer
you
has
ever
got to
seen
use
one of
that.
Oh, jeez.
What is it?
You got to show it.
Oh gosh, that's
First
gonna
timer. He's got to use it the first time.
Well, I don't
What
have
is
to
it?
use it. He has to look at it at least, inspect it. What do you think it is?
be. We're talking about nudists, and you're just got
And I
tossed
got something
that-
in my hand. I don't know
Yeah.
what I'm acting with it.
Yes, you do.
I don't know who's this wide. That'd be crazy.
Hey, you're pretty much on track.
Oh God, dude. What am I holding? Tell me.
It's been cleaned.
Smell it.
Nah. You are.
Smell it, man. You know.
Smell it and see what you can tell
Taste
what they
it.
ate.
Yeah. No, I'm good. How do you promote what? So you got someone bending over. It's like, hey, drinking with Drew show right here.
Right.
Promo
Yep.
coming out of her ass,
Yeah.
apparently.
Drinking
That's
with
what it
Drew.
sounds like.
Now, Joe can make you a custom one if you need it.
Yeah, I need like 2 inches in diameter shrunk. Like at least. This somebody. Y'all got age.
no.
He didn't say no.
I didn't say nothing.
It's the things I learned
It's
about
2025.
my own son.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, you thought we about
No,
to
we
find
need
out.
to talk more.
Yeah.
You better find out. It says.
It's family counseling show this evening, guys.
Yeah, this might flip on him. He's like,
Yeah, I made that in my garage.
oh, yeah.
My son. Oh my god.
Wait, does this mean Mom's not watching?
No.
Good.
I hope not.
Perfect. We can do whatever we want.
If she calls it, we're fucked.
Oh, yeah. My phone's on mute tonight. Not taking any calls. Sorry.
I'll do the same.
So we've had a lot of calls over the last couple of weeks and a lot of crazy guests. Let me tell you, good guests. I like the guests, magic, musicians. But man, when you just have like a chill show that is also good, like
So nice.
just to have a chill show, and not to say nothing about the guests because we loved having the guys with Patrick in and good busy show.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
but you gotta detune a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Everybody was like screaming and everybody
It gets
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah, it
Especially
gets
when you
nuts.
have that many people in studio. And, yeah.
Well, also too, I was, telling him this weekend, I'm like, I'm glad we're just having like a mellow show this week because at this point you guys are family. So I don't care if there's dishes in the sink or on the counter when you guys are here.
I
But
got
like,
familia.
Right.
Well,
so
you
like
bl-
if it's like new people that's been in the house, I'm like, shit, now the house is
Well,
gonna be
Brad
full
blew
of
the
clean.
bathroom up before the show. So
Oh yeah.
You know, that's exactly what family does.
Made a smoothie and the fiber went in a little too much this morning. And I said, "Oh, I'm fucked."
dropping log.
yeah, that's what you were missing, Laura, is your fish lights.
The fucking fish lights.
Yep. There
When
you
the
go.
fish don't have lights, we know where they're at.
Yep, got your fish lights on.
Am I on the special cam tonight?
You
Oh,
are.
thank you for reminding us.
That's
I
why
was
did that.
waiting.
We were waiting, Joe.
When I was throwing out the whole like new
Brad.
camera,
Brad.
new this, I was thinking
All
you'd
right.
like pick up what I was putting down.
All right. So, Brad, you are on the inlawwetrust.com camera.
Yes, I am.
Not that you're getting a divorce,
I
but
hope not.
if you know anybody that needs a divorce, give them Johnny DiGirolamo's direct line, John DiGirolamo, inlawwetrust.com. He will help you. He will talk to you. He'll give you 10 minutes of his time and not charge you. Awesome attorney in the Tampa Bay area. Sponsors the show. Thank you, Johnny D, for sponsoring the show. inlawwetrust.com. Yes,
And he
Woohoo.
focuses on making sure that the men get treated fairly.
he does. I hear a cat meowing.
That's Pickles. She's wondering where I'm at.
So, Brad, I need my Dean V is completely jacked. So,
Well, you fucked up.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't do anything to it, but I mean, I've tried to play it.
Did you try to play it? Well,
I
there you
did.
go.
And it, something about the E string will not stay in tune. So the low E.
All right.
So yeah, I don't know. I got to figure it out. It's not.
Slap it in case. I'll take it.
Yeah, I got to do something with it.
He was halfway through manufactured chaos, and it just, crapped out on him.
Pretty much.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
Kalers are pretty temperamental if you start messing.
That's what I'm learning. I mean, it's not. I love the design of it, but I don't trust it yet because I don't completely understand it. Not that I
Yeah.
completely understand the Floyd Rose, but I've had every guitar in my life had a Floyd Rose.
Yeah.
So I know if something's wrong, I got to tweak this or that. I can do a little bit on them. I can't set them exactly, but
No, it's like
The Kaler's
right.
completely
If you got brought up playing a Floyd Rose and then you switch to a Kaler, it's gonna be kind of difficult. And the opposite is true.
right.
So
For the non-guitarist, why don't you tell us what the difference is between a Floyd Rose and a Kaler?
It's difficult to do without pictures.
I need a whole like.
Yeah, you need a
graph
diagram and a
I need-
whiteboard, and
I need like a charcuterie board.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, I
That's
can make them in
difficult.
my garage.
Actually, no. You can take it from here. Go ahead. Difference between a Floyd and a Kaler. Go.
Oh yeah. So
Kaler's Taylor's this chick you met at the beach.
Talking about like Mayweather?
Yeah.
Floyd? Yeah. Okay. I know about him. He's ruthless. And what was the other one? Floyd and
Pink Floyd. Floyd Rose. Just match him up. Do
okay.
something with it.
I can't. I'm lost. You got it there. That's all y'all. It's your department. I'm listening. I'm learning. I'm telling
So,
you.
just out of curiosity, Noah, your dad's like the amazing guitar player. Were you ever like
Amazing.
get?
He's all right.
You're lucky you're out of the house so I can beat your ass up.
I know. We're gonna see how he is. You see how he treats me.
He's out playing all this heavy metal shit, and then he goes home, wheels on the bus, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No. He's pretty. He gets it all out at the show, and then he
Yeah,
gets
comes home. He's chill. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
he just plays with the dog.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Very chill. guy.
Does work in the garage with the cabinets.
Yeah, a lot of those. Been around those my whole life. Seen them. I think 10 years of my life, I didn't even know what they were. I was like, he's just carrying heavy boxes to hurt himself, I guess. And that's what would happen sometimes, you know. And then, I've grown up, seen how they work and stuff. It's pretty cool. He got some pretty, especially that, what's the one, the Camel one you got?
Oh, that's my rig.
That's like
That's the
ancient
rig,
one, right?
man. That's what they call
That's
it.
the
The rig.
sound.
That's the sound, yeah.
Now, are you gonna try this peanut butter whiskey tonight?
Oh,
yeah.
Come
Okay.
on now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down
Making
with
sure I didn't know
Peanut
if
butter
you.
jelly time.
Yeah, I
Peanut butter
didn't
jelly
raise no
time.
whips.
I didn't know if he partook in the whiskey. You know,
I still have this
What's
like
your
butt plug?
Hey.
What is it?
You got to hold on to it until you
All right,
find
cool.
somebody to relieve you
Hey,
of it.
what's
Nice.
your last name?
No, maybe.
There you go. It takes them a second, but it's got the
Yeah.
Vader blood, so we're
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight
So-
out this dude's
Missing
ball.
the New York attitude, but it's all right.
Nah, it's replaced with like Floridian slang,
Yeah.
but I'm toning it down today. I'm proper.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna
Let it,
go.
let it
Okay.
fly.
Let it fly.
Just don't get us canceled.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now-
Yeah, first time on a podcast, I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I could ruin my career in one shot if I wanted to.
And it's live stream, so there's
Yeah,
no
right?
taking it back.
Oh, can't take
no
it back.
taking
Can't
it
take
back.
it back.
We're going at it full force.
No, we're locked in. We're
Yep.
locked in. Trust
Nah,
me.
you're good.
Yeah, I think.
So we're going to try the whiskey. Joe, how do you?
Now?
Why not?
I
We're gonna just sip
okay.
it, while
Yeah.
we go along, and we'll chat about some shit as we go.
Okay.
I just kind of want to. It's 7:47, so I figure if we do a little bit now, by the time it kicks in, we'll decide if we want to do another one.
Yeah.
Because everybody has their own beer they're drinking. Everybody's doing their own drink, but I want to kind of
finished
get
mine.
this. Well, do you want to grab? I mean, you can get up any time and grab something out of there. I don't know if we have any others. Any of those things.
Yeah, Joe put some in there
Well,
earlier.
there's 2 Trulies in there if you want a Truly.
Yeah.
White girl.
Yeah.
You get white
I'm
girl
literally
wasted.
glowing white over here. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Simon's being the speed bump that he is.
Who's going to serve the drinks tonight, though?
The newbie.
No.
No, Joe, do you want to be the beer winch or the whiskey winch?
We're doing
Simon
it.
just wants the belly rubs. he
Here,
just wants the belly rubs.
I bought
The Trulies are on the shelf on the top if you want that.
how many bottles of whiskey, Joe?
11.
All right, 11 bottles of Old Smoky whiskey that we're gonna be trying
Laura, do you want a Truly or no?
over the next few shows.
I'll take one when like the whiskey gets brought out.
yeah.
But
Well, he's gonna make me get it out now.
We're breaking it
yeah,
out
I'll take
now,
one then.
and this is ice cold. It's been in the freezer for a week now. Simon, get down.
Yeah, do the leg. It's
Little
fine.
leg.
Yeah.
Just so
So
cute. Yeah, look. He's like, I want to drink
Nah,
too.
he's a good guy.
he tries. Now, Joe, let me know if you have problems getting this one open. Last week we could not get the other one open, so
Oh yeah, I had
We
that
just need
freaking metal foil. And
Joe
all
had
kinds
to-
of
Thank
shit on
you.
it.
go to his garage and get some pliers. Now, I would like to congratulate Joe and Brad on their video. It's up to 19,600,
Yeah, that's crazy.
700.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I am getting.
pretty cool.
We are
Going
getting
viral?
some complaints.
Oh, we do it all the time.
Oh.
The
Get
wood
some valve
burning.
tracks, we
I
take
did
care of
on
that, no
the
problem.
guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
19,700.
blowing up.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
And now the other ones are like at 6,000,
Of course,
4,000, something like that.
He has one mowing the grass, and it's what
24,000.
24, yeah.
Nice.
Mowing the grass.
I'm gonna do. One cut my fingernails. We'll see what that happens.
Do it right now.
You never know, man.
Just
It's
do it right
possible.
now.
No, hey, like you go on TikTok. What do you post on like YouTube?
Mainly
Shorts?
YouTube. I mean, I
Yeah, this one's coming out easy.
it is.
That's what she
That's
said.
what she said. Yeah, I haven't. I do have a TikTok. I
I put the
Just-
glasses on top of the
I
refrigerator.
promised
too.
myself I wasn't going to do
Hold for too
TikTok,
long.
but I did end up getting TikTok like back in November. I don't
Right
get on
before
it
they
much,
canceled
but-
it.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, we're going to cancel it," but then they didn't. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's like different now. It's not like I feel like it was ruling, like especially through 2019 COVID time. It was going.
That's
crazy.
a lot, Joe.
Well,
Yeah, you can
I'll taste
cut.
your. That's why I only got 4. So
taste
you and I can just share.
You
I like
can do
your
a
style,
one
dude.
finger-
Joe's trying to get us scrunky.
Well, when you tell me how much you want,
Okay.
you tell me it's going to be a lot.
I swear the glasses are clean. Some just we need to what is
That looks like a
descale.
syrup.
It's
We
very
need-
thick
Yeah.
because it's
Well,
almost
cold,
frozen
too.
Yeah,
We need to descale our dishwasher. By the way,
descale
Like
it.
I'm
Yeah.
drinking.
I saw a video and that's
5W30.
the term.
Yeah,
You
it's
got to
good.
do that. It's like cleaning it.
Okay.
Tell me how much you want.
Thank you, Joe.
Just give me
It's for
two.
both of us. We're not driving anywhere, so
Yeah, that's fine.
Nah, yeah.
Just for,
I know. That's why I'm like, y'all gotta watch it.
He's gonna be sleeping with Simon tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cuddled up in the bed. Dog bed.
Simon don't care for the butt plugs. So.
Yeah, yeah.
He likes the real
Work
thing.
my jugular out somehow. Good on that.
If it makes you feel any better, Simon has never bitten anybody
Yeah.
and like torn them to pieces or anything.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
does
know.
anything.
He almost tried to bite you today.
Oh, that's because I was giving him pizza crust, and he was getting real excited.
Now, before we start, I want to show our new. Hang on. What's it
Got a new
do?
logo.
I don't know why it's not. And now, from the CapsFlorida.com studios in Riverview, Florida,
Oh, it's
it's
new
the
thing?
The new Drinking with Drew show.
Plumber's butt crack looks like boobs. You still don't get rid of that piece. It's getting wet. Recognize that voice?
Yo, what the?
I did see you change some of the images.
Yep. Took a certain person out.
Ooh, Aquaman.
That's my favorite one right there.
Wait, that was twice? Am I behind?
What?
I'm behind. I
What?
was looking here when I saw it the first time, and then I saw it here. Never mind.
Get camera lady.
Camera lady.
Be cameras.
Bam.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you know
Pretty
I
sure-
wrote the music. for that.
You
Yeah.
can't
Oh, you did?
tell.
Yeah.
So we adjusted for those who don't know. We added some AI images that we've been messing around with. So
Uh huh.
yeah.
You can
And-
do a lot with that. You can do a lot with that.
Oh yeah. We're discovering that. I'm 2 inches bigger now.
Yeah, right, dude. It's nice. Go for like 3 or 4.
Well, you know.
Which height are you talking about?
we know.
When he lays,
Stand
one
up,
that
stand
matters.
down.
I could use it on both ends. I will say that.
Real question. All right, genuine question. I'll throw
Go
you a
ahead.
curveball here.
Yeah.
Would you rather
Ooh.
sacrifice an inch down below to gain an inch in height, or vice versa? Lose some inches.
I'm so
and gain
used to
some.
being short in both areas. I don't care.
So you can go either way.
I'll go either way.
You throw
I
the
will.
dice.
I will
Yeah.
highly.
yeah, but losing an inch when you're 8 or 9, not a big deal. But losing an inch when you're only 3, that's
Yeah, that's
Joe.
you're already pushing
If I'm
micro.
only- hey,
percentages wise.
if I'm only 3 inches from the floor, I'll take it.
yeah.
Now here's the thing.
Around.
I've learned to be creative in the bedroom. You got to learn how to please without the wing. So I don't care. I mean,
Either way.
either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like 5'11".
He's already.
I
thrown out
couldn't be
good
6
questions for
foot.
the
Like,
show.
all right.
Welcome to my world. Hey.
Yeah. Let me see. I
you
need
bred
one
them
more
good, Brad. You bred them good.
inch. Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm like a fraction under 5'6".
Right. Yeah, so you
Yeah,
can.
but
I'm taller when I lay down though.
he's getting absolutely shredded though in the gym. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was shredded when I was 22 as well. I mean,
Yeah.
as long as you can keep it up.
I'm not.
And,
He's-
that's the problem. Call me when you're 50.
Yeah.
Call me when
yeah.
you're
He'll
50.
be- yeah, he'll do that when he'll have a Ouija board by your gravestone.
Right. Oh, yeah. For sure.
Are we
Drew,
drinking
can
here?
you-
We're drinking. All right.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. No, I don't expect you. You're not going to shoot that whole thing. I would never.
It's a
touch
sipper.
it.
We're doing
This
a
is a
sipper.
sipper.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do.
Turn, though.
I mean, maybe the youngins are taking them as shots. Who knows what they're doing nowadays?
Yeah.
He's
Crazy kids.
He ain't
so
that young.
do what you want to do, but I'm just saying we're not doing the whole fucking shot at once. But anyways,
Oh, there he goes.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
You gotta make sure he's got to get ready. for it.
yeah. We prepare for this type of. Now, don't tell us what you think. Well, you're going to tell us what you think, but don't give us your number. We're gonna rate these 1 through 10. So give us go ahead.
Give us your thoughts, just not your ratings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this is the peanut butter, right?
It's like a two-parter.
I'm smelling the
Ole Smoky peanut butter.
Smells nice.
Oh, quick one.
You didn't know that was coming.
By the way, there's bubbles.
Sound effects.
You gotta swallow.
Yeah. No, it's so no number. You just want.
Not
like,
yet.
the
What do you
thoughts.
think?
It's light. It's,
Light?
It's really like not giving me a like face.
Is
after.
it killer peanut butter or is you got to feel
No,
it?
it's like peanut butter and like cough medicine.
Oh
Like-
wow! Oh my god!
No, but it's
Okay.
like, but it's
gonna burn
it's
a
not like
little.
a bad way, you know. Like I can definitely taste, you know, a little. It's like even peanut butter and alcohol.
Can you
kinda
dunk
even.
your Reese's in it?
No, we have
Oh, that's
Reese's
right,
peanut
that's
butter
right.
next
Because
to it.
Reese, let me
Hey,
just the smell alone. The smell alone smells like a Reese's.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
Similar,
yes,
Okay. All right,
Oh,
Brad.
yeah.
it does, right, Brad?
We're gonna give it to Brad next.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, it does smell like Reese's.
What you think?
Yeah, it tastes like a Reese's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells like it.
By the
I
way,
don't taste
Jason
like a
called your new
medicine
intro
flavor.
cute.
Oh, good.
Okay.
He's sensitive.
Okay.
We got words for you too, Jason.
Joe, go ahead.
Drew, we can be relaxed on the words.
Okay, Bubbles.
You didn't have his.
He was talking.
That's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
That is good.
Okay.
I normally don't care much for the peanut butter porters beers that you guys
Yeah, I
get.
hate them all. But yeah, that's
I mean,
good.
I'll drink it, but I don't really care much for them. This is fucking good, man.
Joe's getting crunk tonight.
We're wasting that bottle too.
Wow.
You got to go to the office tomorrow.
This is yes, but this is better than the watermelon one.
Yeah.
I mean, for
way
sure.
better. Way better.
This is
Yeah.
straight up liquid Reese's Pieces.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it does.
All right, I want Laura to
Tastes
go
just like
before
that.
me this time.
Oh, that's a first.
Put this in there.
Hey, at least you get to go at all.
Let's get personal. Personal.
Remember those inches we were talking about?
But the boom.
She shorted her bubbles.
Oh my god, that is really good.
Yeah.
And
you
she
know
doesn't
me,
like
I don't
anything.
like this strong shit. This is so good.
Yeah, this could be bad news.
It
Yeah.
really is just like liquid peanut butter.
Killing the bottle.
What's the proof
Holy
on that?
crap.
I don't know, Joe. What's the proof?
I don't know. I didn't read the
You,
bottle.
did you put it back?
Damn
You
you,
put it back.
Joe.
Wow, that's good.
All right.
Damn
Yeah.
you, Salazar.
All right.
It's like
So
Danger
do we
Will
only
Robinson.
sip on camera? Is that the thing? We only sip on
Say what?
Oh, you can drink it.
I mean, when I-
Yeah.
You said you can't drink on camera or say shit
You
on
can only
camera?
do the
Nah,
first test try. You can only do it.
he's
do it
learning
on
the
camera.
procedure.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
drink it now.
No,
Nice.
that's very good. I will say this, man. Like all the old Smokies I've had so far, it's good, very cold. Once that shit gets hot, I'm not thinking it's going to be a great fucking taste.
Well, definitely put it on ice.
Yeah.
60 proof.
I think on ice it would be
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exquisite.
definitely.
It's
is-
60?
60 proof, 30%.
Oh,
Dirty.
man, we
That's
can
all?
hang with that.
Not bad, but it doesn't have an ABV. It's just it's not an alcohol. It just has the
proof.
60 proof.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. I want my next one on ice, Joe. If you don't
30%
mind.
alcohol.
I want my next one on ice.
Well, I'm not getting it, so.
Motherfucker, you're gonna get up.
Well, had I known, I would have brought the ice cubes. Oh well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It does feel pretty
How's
good
it with the
Reese's.
Reese's?
Yeah, you hear that?
Yeah,
My
he's
bad.
at-
Am I
he-
chewing in the mic?
No, it's
You're good.
It's pretty good. I like the little combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, you like this?
What the hell I keep
What am I
hearing?
doing?
It's,
He's
it's
doing
me
the intro.
scrolling through the. I got to take it off that. Yeah, hang on. I don't know why it just started doing that. When you
Me
hover the
either.
mouse over it, it's now giving the sound real fast. Sorry.
I think you're like doing
For
a
y'all.
mixing there.
I am.
I'm on the
technically.
ones and twos.
But no, it's not bad. I like it. You know,
Yeah, I dig this.
How many booter bangs you got tonight?
What we rating? We're
You
rating.
just one. Just one booty.
Only one?
Only one.
Okay.
What's the rating? Are we doing rating?
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
rate
yeah.
it. Noah, what's your rating? 1 through 10 on the peanut butter whiskey.
1 through 10. Well, I feel like I'm not as experienced as you guys with the drinking. Like you probably have more under your belt.
Couple of years.
But it's good. It's smooth, and it doesn't give me that face. And the cough medicine wasn't a shot. It's just an alcohol taste. It just reminds me. It's a reminder. It's like nostalgic, you know? So, I'm feeling... I feel like a hater after all y'all said it was amazing, but I'll give it a good...
You can hate. That's okay.
I'll give it a good, 7.5.
Okay.
Just because
That's
I feel
respectful.
like if I drank enough, it'd start hurting my stomach a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for
I
sure.
would,
For
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
So,
Now, let me ask you this, Noah. Would you know what somebody was asking you if they told you to spill the tea?
Of course.
What?
It's just drama. It's not even like...
That's why she knows. Is because now I'm getting it. It's a younger guy. It's a younger person saying.
It's not. It's been around for a long time.
It has. I was about to say it's starting to get old.
It started in the gay drag community a long
No
time
wonder.
ago.
Okay.
Yes, no wonder. I probably
you
heard
should
on
be all up
RuPaul's
in
Drag
that.
Race first.
I've
never heard that term.
that background. But I've heard of it for a while, but it's been a minute now, at least.
Yeah.
I had never heard that
10
term,
years.
and she threw it at me like a month ago. And since she said it to me, I've seen it 3 times, and I've never heard of it in my life. And I'm like, the minute she says it, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, spill the tea?
He's like, spill the beans.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, spill
no,
the
not
beans? She's no, the tea. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Spill the tea. You know what that means? I'm like, spill the beans? Yeah. Spill the tea? No.
I think beans is probably the guy way, and then the tea is kind of a little more girly. They say, "Oh, not the tea." Nah, that's the girl drama.
How do you do
know?
that? How was that?
I'm not doing that again.
Don't worry, it's on camera.
He saw, yeah. All right, let's play. Hey, chat.
Let's
clip it.
play it back.
See,
now.
if any of you said that, he would have done it. Me saying, he's like, yeah,
Nah.
screw you, Dad. I know.
I know you. I've known you too long. 22 years. Oh.
So you guys got to fill in on that stuff. I can't get them anymore.
All right, Brad, what's your 1 to
baby.
10? What's your rating?
I'm giving this a 9, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, but I agree with you. This warm would be pretty gross.
Yeah.
But on ice,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need to keep it cold.
Yeah.
We do have the whiskey ball fucking ice cubes in the fridge. FYI. I thought we would be using them.
Well,
We were busy
Oh, the big
cleaning up.
balls, the
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
circular fucking whiskey balls, you know?
Donnie got those. Those are
Yeah.
cool.
I got the tray I got at the house.
Yeah.
His fridge makes them.
You have whoa.
They do. I mean,
that's
my
about
friend.
as bougie as our house gets.
Yeah.
Tax bracket. Ooh.
That was called a Black Friday sale.
0% interest for 12 months.
Okay, now
I got my tray for $5.
Joe, what's your rating? 1 through 10?
Solid 9.
9.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah.
Okay. Laura.
It's no Johnny Walker Gold or Blue, but it's solid 9.
And I agree. I think that's the best of all those
Yeah.
Smokies I've drank. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say 9 only because I've had the cookie dough and I like that one too. But I would have said 10 because I don't like anything like this. So the fact that I like it says a lot.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's no scale for me when it comes. It's either a 0 or it's a 10. Because I either hate it or I love it.
that's true.
It is true.
Yeah, it's
50.
shocking when you like something. I'm
Right?
like, holy shit.
I know.
True. I'm going to give it I give it a 7.5 like you. I mean, it's good, but I'm good for literally probably like one drink. Then I got to go back to a beer because I got to mix that
Yeah, you got
in.
Yeah. It's thick.
So you need a whiskey
Heavy.
that tastes like a Reese's. You need another one that tastes like an Oreo cookie. You
Well,
need
Joe-
another one that tastes like a chocolate chip cookie.
You guys are just lucky because we were going to bring out the banana tonight. And I'm like, no,
Ugh.
we can't do that.
You got butt plugs and bananas, dude.
Yeah,
What
man.
kind of show am I on?
Well,
Oh my god.
I mean, you would have fit right in wearing that yellow shirt. Be like, hey, we got banana whiskey,
I'm ready.
a butt
Yeah.
plug, and
Yeah.
The whole thing's a prank on the new
They getting
guy.
me drunk and they talking about banana, dude. Oh.
It's all a prank on the new guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, man. I'm here for it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Scared me.
It's time for Burger Bang!
Oh, yo. Look at that. That's sick.
Hell yeah. Boom. Bang. Boom. Booger bang. Boom. What does Joe say?
I think I'm gonna boot because she's missing teeth.
Wrong stuff. Booter bang for everyone. Are we all banging?
We're banging the car.
Banging the car.
Jay said bang. Brad and Keller and Lisa.
Right in the gas hole. She was deciding to have pizza for breakfast.
Here we go, because I'm the one that is going to bang on that one.
All right.
I like that line. Right in the gas hole.
Right in the gas.
All right. We only have one
Oh, it's
booter
like
bang tonight.
Santana on that. Cracks me up.
One booter bang. So you guys better do very well at your rating.
And
What?
that smash or pass. No.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember.
Now-
he told me this before. This was funny.
It's the only reason he comes here.
Right.
Brad did say that you called it smash or pass, which, hey, great
Yeah,
name.
something.
I'm not knocking it, but it's
No Buddha bang.
Got to be a booter bang. All right.
No, that's unique. I haven't heard Buddha.
Yeah, well, if you go on AI, Google's AI, and you search what is Buddha bang, the show comes up.
Yeah.
But
We're
you have to
known.
spell it the way that he spells it, and it
How do you
comes
spell
up.
it? Is there a poster here that says it?
No, not yet. There will
Yeah,
be.
we're
Oh,
ordering
nice.
T-shirts that says hashtag Buddha bang.
It'll be here
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta rock
I
that.
think
Yeah.
it's not tomorrow, is it?
Maybe.
You didn't order
never
anything
know.
yet?
You never
Amazon
know.
Prime, baby.
yeah.
I swear, anytime packages show up at our house all the time. It's either me and books or it's him and something for the studio.
It's because you can't get plants.
I know. I've shifted my obsession from things I can kill to things that I could just collect dust and read later.
Yep.
Plants.
Killing
She
stuff?
doesn't
Oh.
kill small animals. She
Oh.
kills-
No,
I was
not
like,
small animals.
you like
God,
hunting?
no. Yeah, no, plants.
All right. Our one and only booter bang for tonight.
Whoa.
Go ahead.
Florida woman strikes man in MAGA hat at a Largo park before battering
Bang.
an officer. All right. According to an arrest affidavit, Laura Elizabeth Garrett. Leave it to those fucking Lauras.
Laura.
Laura Lusty.
Laura Elizabeth
Yes.
Garrett, 33, was at Northeast Park and Paul Place, located at 4630 East Bay Drive in Largo, around 5:30 p.m. when she got into an argument with a 72-year-old man wearing
Damn
a
it, now
MAGA
he's
hat.
old. Shit.
During the altercation, documents show that the victim told investigators that Garrett hit him on the back of the head and shoulder area with a can she was holding before she jumped a fence and walked away. According to a arrest report, Garrett admitted to approaching the victim and questioning him about why he would support President Trump before
He's an old white dude.
poured the contents of a can on his head. However, she denied hitting the victim with the can. The document goes on to state that while Garrett was placed in handcuffs, she intentionally dropped her full body weight to the ground. Largo police officers, according to the documents, tried to escort Garrett to the front of the park where patrol vehicles were located. And that's when she wrapped both legs around the officer, causing him to fall to the ground and bruise his little winky knee.
She tried to hump him.
She did.
Police say she continued kicking and pulling away from officers. Garrett has been charged with battery on a person 65 years or older.
Man, she upped that
Battery on
misdemeanor
a law
to a felony.
Battery on a
Oh.
law enforcement officer and obstructing or resisting an officer without
I mean,
violence.
is wrapping your legs around them considered battery?
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
sexual advancement maybe, but I don't know about battery.
Yep.
They're picky. They're pretty strict these days.
Yep. So she's got 2 felonies.
Resisting arrest and everything.
Oh shit.
They'll charge you with as many things as they can, and then if things fall off later, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're going to get you for everything.
Yep. All right.
And she's a Tampa Bay local.
She is. All right. So Noah, you are the noob on the show.
Uh-oh.
Simon's barking, saying hey.
I don't want his own time.
Yeah. Now here's the deal.
Can't bang Simon.
Here's how booter bang works.
Well, you want to, but you can't.
We're not asking you to date this lady. We're not asking you for a relationship. Is she somebody you're going to boot out of bed or bang? Boot or bang?
But be careful. He didn't call no uggos.
I didn't say I didn't have any goes up my bum.
So, like,
What,
do you
up your
show what
bum?
they look like after? Or
After.
Yeah.
After.
After everyone.
I'm going to show
yeah.
you what she looks like shortly.
Okay. So she got somebody that pulled the officer down to the ground with her body weight.
Yeah.
She smacked somebody in it. She smacked an old man
With a can.
with a can,
Okay,
poured the
yeah,
contents
yeah.
on
Poured it over his head.
on his head,
Little like,
and then got a little nutty during the arrest and got a little resisting charge.
she a
So
little freaky.
a little freaky freak, but she
All right.
could
Got a
be
little spice.
really good in bed.
You know me. I like women that hurt me. So, I like.
He'll wear the hat just to
That is
antagonize her.
100% true.
Yeah, He's seen it happen first person. But you know, it's the thing pulling the officer down, like you know, getting them and him falling and getting hurt. You know, it could be, you know, boosted for the papers and getting her arrested maybe, or they got a weak cop. You know, you never know.
Yeah.
But damn, she's a little bit of pressure now.
Yep.
She could be like,
I mean,
fucking crazy.
but here's the thing: if you make a mistake, it's just a boot or a bang. You know, I mean, you make those mistakes in life. You wake up the next day, you're never going to see her again.
No,
Yeah, you're right.
No,
I'm
like
young.
your past relationships, you made mistakes.
Yeah, and I banged all of them. So bang, yeah,
Bang!
yeah, she's gonna look chopped.
We have
Yeah,
Keller in the
bang,
comments
I'll bang.
banging and Lisa booting.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Brad Mater.
Oh man,
You got to
don't
perform
know.
in front of your son now.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, go ahead.
The
be
pressure's on,
careful. Hey, you man.
and he
my
knows
mom.
he knows my wife.
Now, you know,
Don't we all?
here's the thing: this is a make-believe world, Noah, so it doesn't really necessarily
What
mean
happens in the
that.
podcast
What
stays
happens
in
in
the
podcast world
Stays on YouTube.
world.
Yeah,
Till
fuck,
I
He's
get
on
him
YouTube.
in the house. Yeah. And
fuck it. If my son's diving in, why not?
Yeah, it's a family.
yeah, you go down with me if it's bad. I appreciate it. He's a real one.
Yep.
OG.
He's the other half of the Devil's Triangle.
OG. Yep.
Oh.
And I'm stealing the Magna hat.
Oh,
Hey. Had a little red.
all right, Pajama Joe,
Bang.
bang,
Yep.
immediate bang.
We
Yeah,
all
all right.
banging.
Wow.
Big
She
orgy
threw
going
her
on.
legs around the cops. She wanted more.
There you go.
Right? A real freak.
She's a little aggressive.
Yeah.
Leave some bruises.
All
All
right.
right, Lusty Laura.
I'm going to say bang. I said bang right off the bat.
Yep.
It's true.
Yeah.
bang.
So,
She's got a politically
That's like an
motivated
old
bang.
man.
I do. And she's got a great name.
Yep.
And, you know, she probably just threw a drink at the old guy, and he was just like, she hurt me. Pfft, whatever. Go cry to your MAGA.
Yeah.
Meh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready?
His
Yeah.
reaction is
What?
making me nervous.
Yep.
Show.
Yeah, you can't trust this guy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All
Now,
right.
Yeah.
but
She
here's
can
the
do.
Joe. That
Oh,
I mean,
that's a little methy.
here's the thing. I
That's
mean,
okay.
the
A blueberry.
little,
It's a little methy.
Meth never hurt nobody.
It did.
Damn, I thought it was like a Latina or something.
well, here's the thing. You know,
No, Latinas can't be named Laura.
She would look better without that.
You
face.
roll
That's
the
cool
R,
right
and it's
there.
Latin. Spanish.
she's been hitting the pipe a little bit, but you
Yeah,
know,
a
she's
little
probably
bit.
still
Yeah.
she's probably
I
still
didn't get a full body.
she's probably
so
still working
maybe
at
I'm
Denny's.
banging.
That would work.
yeah, she's working at Denny's, but she's hitting
Hey,
the
if
pipe
she's
a little
got
bit.
blue hair, you know she does freaky
Hey,
stuff.
does that work? It's
true. What?
The monitor.
Oh, it's not on.
No.
Oh.
Shit.
It's
What the
right
hell?
here.
Yeah,
I gotta look at myself.
it does work. Yes. I thought. I
You
can't
got
remember
like
a red
everything.
light on.
75% of your face covered.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to press that button
Just his
for like a
nose.
second or two. It's
Like-
on. Okay.
Newer.
It's newer. Newer.
There you are. Okay.
Here, you ready? There you go. Oh, wait.
Oh,
It's gone.
oh, there we
I'm
go.
in your emails again.
No, did you not see it?
I kind
There
of
you
saw
go.
the
There you
camera
go.
was
There you
that
go.
way.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Laura Garrett.
A little scary.
Come on the show, Laura.
Paper
She might
bag
come
over
on
the
the
head.
show. Yeah.
This one's less scary.
She's local. Tell her we did a special on her, and she'll come and sign
A
autographs.
special. No, we're not bringing.
Come on,
meth.
we could get the Hawk Tua chicken here now for
Yeah,
$5.
we
Sure
Yeah,
as shit can.
exactly.
We'll
She
trade
ain't
her.
worth 30
We'll
grand
trade her
anymore.
her digital currency to come here.
It's true.
We can
They
get a
tried
lot
it.
for $1.
No, they tried to get her on. What'd she want?
Really?
Like
30 grand.
30
grand.
Yeah.
to get on the show.
Now she
Investment
probably,
opportunity. Now,
Now, I will say this: it's cheaper than buying the nudist colony.
no.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
All right,
But
So-
we can probably get her for like $200 now.
it's a very short
Probably.
Yeah,
Drew
but
News.
not that
or-
she's gonna fly down here, but
I mean, she
Yeah,
might be in
she fell
town.
off. I mean, one
Yeah.
thing-
Tampa's a popular place. She
Yeah,
could
Keller-
actually be
Yeah,
in
it's
town.
up
because
there.
of the investigations, she didn't want to say nothing about the whole like meme coin,
The crypto. Yeah, I mean,
the crypto coin. But now she just put a video out like,
Oh,
within,
is that
like the
when
last
that
couple of days.
happened? You were trying to. Oh, really?
Yeah, just
Oh,
within the
all right.
last couple of days, she put a video out with basically an entire thing of like, oh, I didn't really understand it. It was like a non-apology apology.
but do you think she understands it? No, she didn't.
No.
She hired two guys
course.
to make this coin, and they fucking pumped it up and dropped it down.
It was a pump and dump thing.
Yeah.
Tool
Yeah.
coin
big
or
time,
whatever.
big time. Yeah,
Yeah.
meme
it's
coin. Yeah.
all the time. You know, never mind. I was gonna say.
Say it.
Go.
No, okay, like,
He needs a hawk tour.
no, yeah, for real.
We got that.
Tell me about it.
Laura's got the hat.
Yeah.
You did the
must
hawk
give
tour
that.
hat? That's kind of fire.
stuck. I don't want to break.
I bought that
That's kinda cool.
straight from her too. Like,
Oh, yeah?
like not from like one of the like directly from the one she was signing with.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, my friend has that on his Facebook dating. He says he needs. I need that A1 Hawk tool, and I'm telling him, I'm like, you should probably take that off. Like dude, I don't think.
Here's the
I don't
thing.
think the
He's
girls.
obviously not looking for long term.
But does it matter?
No.
Because if 1 out of 50 women respond to it, that's
Yeah.
still good ratios.
Yeah.
Right?
Seriously,
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a lot of people in Florida. There is a lot of people.
Here's the thing, man.
So.
If you walk up to 500 women a day and you say, "Do you want to fuck? I have a condom," at least one is going to say yes.
But then,
You just got to ask a lot. That's what the sales. I'm a sales guy. I've been in sales a long time. Own a lot of companies. People hate getting turned down, and they hate getting that fucking no, shut the door in your face. But when you apply it to dating, it works the same way. You could be the worst motherfucker in the world, but if you ask enough fucking women, one's going to say yes about the stupidest shit you ask them. So just
As long
for
as
the
you don't
people
have
out there,
And that's how I met my wife.
oh, yeah, no.
yeah, okay.
I mean,
That's fucking lying.
You were number 486 that she asked.
timing in life, man.
Exactly.
Timing is everything. You catch somebody at the wrong time, the right time, the special place,
Oh yeah.
whatever happens, man. It's
It
like,
matters.
you know,
Hey, what's that in front of you?
I don't even know, dude. You still haven't told me.
I mean, you can
Chill,
always just literally throw it back at Brad and be like, dude, I don't want this.
Well,
Actually, can we
can
just
Put it in
tell
the fridge. I like
Joe-
it cooled when it
Joe,
goes in.
he likes it like the peanut butter whiskey.
like
Chill.
it icy cold.
Yeah,
He likes it like the whiskey, nice and cold.
yeah. That's the Viking in you right there.
Joe, tell him the true story behind
So-
the make believe butt plug.
It's epoxy resin, and I have what's called a debubbler. It's basically like a negative chamber. It pulls like all the bubbles out of the resin, and so I left it in there way too long, and it instantly cured right away. Instead of being able,
You're
to
not helping him,
pour it on a
Joe.
project,
Explain to him what you were trying to make.
It's the shape of a cup. If you can't
Is it supposed to
tell,
be like a
It's
shot glass?
no, it was in a plastic cup where I was mixing it, and then I was gonna pour it onto the sign.
Oh, and you just
But
let
it
it
instantly
harden.
cured right away. It hardened right away on me. So it just it ended up like exploding like and cracking.
This sounds
the plastic.
sexual, Joe.
I know he just said
This is a
it.
very sexual story.
Everything he
And
just-
then it blew up on me. Yeah. Well, I mean,
The
nice
sweat was
creation.
just
it
pouring
got
down.
hard on
probably
me
use
and it
this on somebody.
exploded.
Yeah.
Everyone that's come on the show has had to use it at least once.
Yeah, I mean, so
That's why I got the yellow tint. It was clear.
It was clear before, yeah.
It was clear. Now it's got that booty juice. All right.
pretty much.
No,
Say
I
it-
do
say it on your
remember
white face.
blacking out on the first time I was ever you son of a
Right,
bitch.
yeah.
We roofied you.
Oh,
that's why-
I'm cooked. Like I need to leave. I gotta go.
That's why Simon smiles at you every time he walks by you.
Yeah, right. So it was like, you don't even know. You don't know what's about to happen.
All right, Joe, are we gonna do a refill?
If you want to refill,
Can you? I would
I'll go get the balls.
I would like a fucking ball of ice.
Okay, keep talking. I'm not changing cameras. I'll get the balls.
All right, Laura's gonna get some balls of ice. In the meantime,
I'm getting balls, guys.
it is time for Drew News, where you're gonna hear everything you need to know to talk bullshit to your friends. Drew News. Drew News. Drew News.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be the new singer of Must Not Kill.
can you play guitar too or what?
Not like this guy. Oh my gosh. But I
Even
took
this
it in
guy
school.
can't play like this guy.
Nah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, he got his own little fingering habits. You know, I got to learn how to get like that. But as far as
Every guy should have his own fingering habits, by the
right,
way.
yeah, and I
I'll
got my
tell
own
you-
skill set.
Him playing keyboards though, he
Yeah.
smokes me on that.
Yeah.
He's actually really good.
He
If he sat
kinda-
down
yeah.
and played, he'd be amazing on keys.
Okay.
He really would.
I got it in the house. I've been practicing. I do a little bit of Mac Miller. You know, Mac Miller
Yeah.
got a good set of piano chords on some
You got a
of the
good
songs.
ear for that. I've told you that since day one. You should really play more.
Anything musically, obviously, was coming from him. So, oh, thank you. Nice.
Man, smack
Yep.
Give it a fat plop. You heard that? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. Anything musically, we started with the drums way back in the day.
Right.
We started with the drums, and I was doing that for a while. I had the set.
Can you grab me another
And-
beer out of there, Joe? Too.
No.
Yes.
One thing at a time.
Get to it. Get to it.
Man, they got you slaving away here.
It's the way it works around
Beer
here.
wench.
Fucked up. I could take care of the next one. No worry. Anyway, yeah. Anything musically has been with him. We
Holy
started with
shit.
the drums. What happened?
That
Is
was
our black and
nothing.
skin?
What?
I thought I saw a big spider, but I think it was Simon's hair floating around.
I think it is Simon's
Something.
hair.
I swear to God, though, I thought
Ghost.
I saw a big ass fucking ghost spider or some shit.
Hey, it's Florida. You know, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, there was a what did you have? Joe had a love bug on him earlier.
That's a fucking love bug. Who gives a shit
Yeah,
about
I'm
a
that's
love
saying, you
bug?
see
this
something
season.
floating around.
I
it could be
literally
another
thought I
love
saw a
bug.
6-inch fucking spider jump off the ceiling just now.
I'm not worried about it. I
my
just
God.
know what it was.
mushrooms before the show, Drew. How many
No,
times
there's
I've
a spider
said it?
that big in this house. It's getting burned down.
The whole house is burned down.
Speaking
whole
of
house.
speaking of the house burning down,
Oh, that's
yesterday,
so smoky.
kind of smoky over here.
No, this whole weekend we had 3 fires within like 5-10 miles of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the government. That's what it is.
Probably.
I'm telling you. It's 3 days straight smoke. I was wondering what that was. I'm glad y'all
See,
brought that up.
I
Yeah,
got
the
a, I
first
got
one
a
to
fellow,
make more money
I
in,
got a fellow
asthma
conspiracy theorist with
Yeah.
me right now. We're gonna go off the fucking chain.
Oh, for real.
I got some Drew news that's gonna fuck us all up.
Ooh.
Oh boy, here we
Oh,
go.
I'm gonna believe it too. Watch.
Well, the first one was apparently a lightning strike at Alafaya State Park, right? And then the second one was over on Balm somewhere.
I don't know.
But that
We-
was close to us.
we had some
And then there was
crazy
another one even
pictures.
closer yesterday. No,
Yeah.
today. Today was the other one.
Yeah. Well,
Laura's camera seems very far away from her.
Well,
or do
it's
you like
like-
it like that?
yeah, it's kind of shows the Drinking with Drew logo and then her boobs. So
Oh,
You
trying
need the
to
ultra wide, you know.
trying to get them all in
What
together.
are you saying, kid?
No. You gotta get the. Whoa. I'm gonna get myself canceled already. Nah,
That's funny.
All right.
I understood
scared
what
you,
you meant.
didn't
I understood what you meant.
Yeah, that one scared me.
You know what's weird? It's like literally, I've known you guys so long, I don't even see that. It's just like, geez, the camera would be. No, I gotta get the logo and her boobs in there. Oh, Jesus, sorry.
He's a married man. He's not allowed to look.
I'm fucking blind now. I mean,
Well, you know.
Christ.
Ring blind right now.
Every once in a while, you know, you got to get sexual with Laura and have her, you know, wear that top.
Got Lusty in the name, right?
Yep, Lusty
For a
Laura.
reason.
Yep.
Well,
There we
you
go.
when the show first started, he had me listed as liberal Laura.
True. It's true.
Right. And
went with that?
I was offended because we had a friend who would come out here. Her name was Casey, and he had her as Sexy Casey. And I was like,
Damn.
and he was like, listen, and I'm like, who are you dating? Like, because it sounds like you're dating her with like all these great adjectives describing her and whatever else. So then I tell him, I'm like, I'm going to bitch about it on the show. Like, I'm going to bring it up. We're going to talk about it. So I pull up the website on the show, and he had changed it from the time I was like at work into the show. And so then he changed it to Lusty, another L. And I was like, so it's stuck since then.
You're a smooth guy.
I try.
Yeah, you do.
He knows how to put out the
you a little
fires.
fox.
I mean,
I
he
see
set
it.
the fire.
That is true.
Hey,
That
I
little
stopped the
John Wick
fire. I
look.
put out the
arsonist,
fire.
arsonist can start a fire and put it out at the same time.
Say, look, I did it all myself.
Yeah.
I never met that chick, right? Wasn't
I don't-
she on?
Casey?
Casey, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
It's been a while since she's been out here.
Yeah.
It's been a long while.
A long time.
She
I
might
don't
come out.
remember
She's
her.
got some shit going on, but is what it is. Can't do nothing about that.
Life.
All right, so here's what's weird. I'm going to have you guys listen to this, and I want you to tell me what you
We're
think.
going to get
The
copyright.
most intelligent computer in the world, called Google's Neural Network. And it has a deep fake detector program that's never been wrong. You can feed it a video of Biden or Trump, it'll tell you in 1 second whether it's real or not. They fed it pictures of the surface of the moon from the unmanned Chinese probes from 2014. Said they're real. Every Apollo picture it said was fake. It had a fake backdrop. It was taken in a television studio. That's the most intelligent computer in the world that can understand the pixels. One of them, it suggested that this wasn't even a full-size lunar module, that it was a miniature. And that's how they were able to do wide landscapes, because one of the astronauts' figures, the AI said, was a miniature because the footsteps, shadows, weren't normal the way a person would walk, that they were stamped in there with a fake footprint.
Now,
Nasty Ronnie's previous job.
I don't know.
He does all like the figurine we
oh, it's going way back. Deep. That was deep, Joe.
I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? I don't know anything about this guy. I haven't researched who this guy is. I don't know anything about him. I just saw that posted up.
There's been conspiracies that the moon landing was fake forever.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. As our technology advances and the moon technology, our flight to the moon, if you want to call it that, was so old, our technology is catching up to the fact that it's more difficult for us to believe that this shit happened with the technology they had back in the fucking 60s. And now the technology is coming out to really dig into the images and the sound and the frequencies when they were on the fucking, talking to NASA and the communications, and people are really, really digging in to, did we fucking land on the moon?
Okay, so here's the thing. This is so old now, other than we didn't make it to the moon first, and everyone was lying, which it's the government, so of course they're lying probably. Like, why does it matter at this point?
Because it's like a huge...
everyone's dead that would have been involved, pretty much, or
well, that's what they're saying about the JFK thing, too.
Well, that's the reason why they killed JFK, because he actually wanted to go to the moon, and they just wanted to fake it. So after they killed him, they had to fake the moon.
How many reasons are there out there, conspiracy theories, as to why JFK was killed? There's so many.
Wait, JFK was killed
63.
Before the moon landing?
He was killed in 63, and the moon landing was in 69.
69, yeah.
Oh, for some reason I would have guessed.
Did you know Brian Adams wrote a song about it?
Same year as Woodstock.
I was born in 69.
You were born in 69?
Yes, sir.
Summer up?
So you didn't go to Woodstock then?
I was. No.
He was swimming around in little...
Unless
I was 3 months old.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I mean, do we have the technology now? Do you think this guy's legit and saying...
I think, honestly, that the quality of your answers depends on the quality of your inputs. And the inputting photos that were taken way back when the quality of the photos were not very good.
That's true,
so
too.
I think it was real at the time, but because the analysis now is expecting the quality of a photo that you can take now, when you're putting in shitty input.
All right, so that could easily be done if they submitted a photo of the Civil War. And they would say, no, this photo's fake because it's too pixelated.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you had an old photo
But have
of
they
Billy
put
the
in
Kid,
a photo of the Civil War to test it?
You put in Billy the
I would
Kid.
imagine. I would imagine.
There's like 3 known photos of Billy the Kid.
Now, Joe, go to Google AI, the photo. You're the guy that does this.
Yeah, that's my lifestyle.
Put in a photo of your wiener and tell us if it's too pixelated.
Is it real or
and
not?
it's too small to detect.
They'll analyze it for you.
This image is fake.
You should get this checked
You think it was
out by a
fake?
doctor.
I don't know.
He wasn't
We're
even
talking.
around.
Yeah, I wasn't even
Now,
conceived back
I
then.
understand. Neither was I. I was born in 74, so I get it.
Yeah, like it's hard to say. I see a lot of people. I see a lot of posts. They talk about, how it was fake. Same thing with a bunch of big things that have happened in America. I know, obviously, there was a big race back in the day. It was to beat Russia, right?
Yeah, it was a race to the moon.
The race to the moon to beat Russia.
And
So
Kennedy's
who
the one
had-
who started it too.
Yeah, right. Who had the better rocket building capabilities that could actually survive to the moon? Is it possible for them to be like, yeah, let's just fake it and show everybody that we're better, even though we're really not? Like
We were making a lot of good movies back then too. We did have the
Exactly.
technology in the movie studio to do what
we had
wanted
the
to
film.
do.
Yeah, we definitely
I
had.
mean,
the
we
film
fucking
for
made
it.
Star Wars, damn it.
Yeah.
And I thought that was real.
Yeah, and what was Star Wars? It was just like most
That
of those
was
landscapes
79,
were like painted, right? They were all like painted shots,
They were
and like
models.
models
They were
and
models
stuff like
too,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. So
That
I mean,
was 79.
But have you
That
seen
was 10
the
years later.
fucking
Exactly.
the fucking rover taking off from the moon? Totally Star Wars. It's just like
it's like straight up. It's like
totally Star Wars, dude.
I don't know. So I mean, is it? I don't got any proof of it, but I mean, I think it's a chance that it could have been fake. But at the same time, I think like Laura says, she's like, why does it matter? Because like now, I feel like people can really go there. We got Tesla or
But
SpaceX
nobody has
landing their own
actually
rockets.
landed and spacewalked since then.
Since 1974.
Didn't they say
Allegedly.
China was on the moon?
Yeah,
or
they,
something?
they landed.
They landed a
India.
probe, but they didn't
There's
land.
an
Not people
No
though.
feet. Okay.
Yeah,
No actual feet.
India's landed a little modular on the moon, but they're all going to the south pole of the moon now. Now, allegedly, also, China has a whole project on the dark side of the moon that we don't even know about. That
Called Project Pink Floyd.
Nice.
It's called
The music
Project-
soundtrack.
Well,
Choice.
that was another conspiracy why we never went back because of the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, aliens back there telling us
We did
to
go
fucking-
back
an alien
because they went back like
observatory of the Earth.
4 times until like 1973.
but they didn't walk.
yeah, they did.
No, but did they?
Yeah, Apollo 11 was the first one to land, but that's not the only one to land.
I was
Like there was like 3 or 4
I
more
don't
that landed
think-
after that.
landed, but walk.
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
I could definitely see the conspiracies
When was-
because the
when was-
race with Russia and everything.
I don't
why
think
they
we
would
walked.
go to that point. I think we went.
When was the one when Collins played golf or something on the moon? That wasn't the same walk. That was the next one, right?
Yeah, that was
I don't
like
know.
2 or 3. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
think there were 3 or 4 within a couple
They got
of years.
they got really
But
good
we
at making
haven't
that
been back
movie.
there since '74.
They're like,
though.
damn, we good at this. We'll do it again.
We got some sequels coming.
Let's do it.
Let's have a guy hit a golf ball. Yeah. Boom.
And it hasn't hit Saturn yet. It's still flying through the fucking space.
Still the longest shot and counting. Like, it's going
Yeah.
up. No, I saw things about the space station itself.
Yeah.
The people on there, all of that being like faked, and they're attached to harnesses.
Now, I
and
don't
attached to
doubt that the
stuff
space
like
station is like I think that's legit. The problem
Yeah.
is, I don't think we're being told everything about the space
Oh,
station.
it's being decommissioned now. It's
Well,
already been
but-
up there 20 years.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they're building
Been there for a while.
probably a fucking floating hotel up there, man.
Yeah, they're working on another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
That's going to be the next nudist colony.
Yeah.
It
from what
could.
I've
More
heard.
than $250,000
Space
investment
nudist.
is needed.
Space nudist.
Yeah.
I have a text from a
friend-
viewer
a friend.
Sunburn
that says
on your ass.
Disney produced the moon landing footage in exchange for government influence to anonymously purchase Lake Buena Vista for like pennies on the dollar.
Ooh, I
It's
like
a whole
it.
big business and government
I like it.
conspiracy.
I like it.
like the way your brain works.
And that's about right because what year did Disney World open, right?
yeah, like in the 70s because they had to build it.
74, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be-
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
about
so
right.
that's how they got the property for like Disney.
Yeah.
and stuff?
Yeah.
That is a big
I believe it.
property.
I like
That's
it.
conspiracy number.
It's my kind of
1209.
brain.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
how
I
it
believe
works.
it. I don't need any backing up facts. I don't care. I believe it.
Typical Republican. Oh, I don't need facts. I just.
I don't need
I don't
facts.
need anything to tell me.
Facts.
Hey,
Tell me
Joe,
what's right. I
They're
believe
eating
you.
the dogs.
when it feels
okay.
right, when it feels right, it just feels right, Joe.
They're eating the cats.
They were eating dogs, Joe.
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Woof, woof.
All right, Joe, would
What are
you make
always picking on me for?
Brad?
What?
Thank you.
He's married.
So, I'm not.
No, I mean, would you, in exchange, if Chrissy said, "I'm going to go out of town for a month,"
I'm not married to Christy. That's Joe.
I'm talking to both of you. Shut up.
Your significant other.
Well, his significant other goes out of town a lot.
She's
True.
in New York right
She's
now.
like, she's like, well, I think I'm going to Amsterdam for lunch.
For real. Nah, for real. She always doing that.
What's wrong
All
with
right,
that?
come on, we're
Doesn't
going to New
everybody
York.
do that?
She goes out,
No?
gets a little token, and then comes back.
Yeah, you
People
know.
think, yeah, I tell people that, and they think I'm like a silver spoon ass kid that like, oh, you go to Amsterdam or wherever. Like, no, it's not like that. Stand by.
That blew
Stand by.
everybody's fucking mind when I said that. It was great. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny because it makes
That's
you
why
guys
he knows-
sound so bougie, but you guys are
Yeah,
so like
it's like-
laid back.
That's
So
why he
posh.
doesn't
Complete
tell us.
opposite
He
of
doesn't
everything.
tell
And
us
we're
any
only in
stories
first
anymore.
class. We're only in first
Right.
class every
what you
now
got?
and then.
Oh, we went to Amsterdam to have lunch. Ooh.
All right, so while she's in Amsterdam for a month, if you were able to make a sex doll that looked like your significant other,
Jesus Christ.
would you do it? Show the photo.
Hold on. I want you guys to look at
We were
the
a few-
drastic difference that this man made between his girlfriend
She made it, not him.
and the sex.
She
I'm
made it.
sure
She provided
he
it to
had
him.
Input.
She provided it to him.
He had
Okay.
input on 2 different items, and they're strapped across the chest.
Well, it's like her with like fucking Asperger's.
Right. Like the face is a little fucked.
Okay.
It is. It's
Man, she
like,
doesn't have
Because
the
her
glasses
face
on.
is a little fucked.
She doesn't have.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the glasses on.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, but like I don't know.
Now
The schnoz looks a little
no,
beakish.
but let's back up.
So did she
Her-
do this for him?
Her boobs are not
Supposedly.
nearly as big
That's
as
what I
the
said.
dolls.
That was his input.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
That's why he's smiling.
Right. That's why he looks like he's proposing to the doll.
Oh my God, he dropped a bag on that too. You know those things are expensive, like a custom.
Oh yeah, like
God.
$8,000.
We were talking
know.
about them 2 months ago.
Oh, they know down to the dollar and cent. No,
Don't go in my head.
$8,300.
$8.38.
Yep, exactly.
We had
Or so I've heard. Like, I can't.
a
Sound
show
like
a few
I
months
looked it
ago
up.
where we were talking about the dolls coming out of China that they're so advanced you can pick all the different styles.
Oh, yeah.
And then they have AI built into them that they can have entire conversations with you.
I'm telling you, there was a post
Yeah.
in 2015 that said on Twitter, it said, we're going to be having sex with robots in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
There's this thing I've
Oh, we
seen.
were having it 10
Sometimes
years
I feel
ago.
like Laura's a
Oh,
robot.
yeah.
It's just that they're getting so more
Rude.
advanced now.
No,
that
it's
they
gonna
got
be
AI
like
built into them.
A real, like, you're going to think
Yeah.
it's a real girl, and it's just, ooh,
For
now
sure.
it's going to be all robot. No, I've seen, it's like, I saw this one dude, you know, the Oculus 3.
Yeah, we
it's
talked
like
about
with
that,
the camera
too.
and stuff like that. And some dude got a robot arm with the jiggler on it, and
Jiggler.
when you put the camera on, it's this big titty anime girl standing right in front of you, jerking your schlonger, bro. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. And think about it, we got 5 more years. 5 more years. What you're gonna have
5 more
a
years.
whole like
Our population's
it's
gonna be
Technology.
zero.
Technology.
yeah.
Yeah, we got. Think about it this way. I'll be 51 in a few weeks, couple weeks, whatever. I hope, but I'm gonna guess. I'm probably, 20 years of good orgasms. I'm gonna think. I mean, 70, I can still have a
Left?
good orgasm. I think,
yeah.
until I like.
They're gonna
just
have
hate
pills
life
for you
in general.
later. Oh,
I hope at some point in that 20 years they come up with, literally, no pun intended, come up with something that prolongs the goodness of sex and love of life and whatnot. But if not, Laura's not going to want to bang a 70-year-old. So,
You act like I'm not going to age.
well, but still, you know, who wants to? I'm just saying,
Older
maybe
people just go for younger. You never see 2
You
old
think?
people unless
I
they're
don't-
really like happy.
I don't know, but I'm just like,
That's
look,
not a thing.
Yeah.
If
You're
I'm-
not,
Yeah,
you're not married
I don't
yet.
see it.
You don't know.
My literally, and I say this because
Waiting for
my
Brad to chime in.
because my okay, no, like you're not old though. Well, you're like
he's old,
I'm
so
talking
he
about
doesn't
like
bang.
think about it. Like my Willa and a Willow, they married to the day he passed away. They didn't sleep together. They was in separate rooms.
Maybe.
and that was just like I think when you get older, it's just like
Well,
you got
they
too
watched
tired.
a lot of I Love Lucy, and they had a separate bed.
Yeah, that's the Puerto Rican household for us.
Yeah,
So maybe it's
exactly.
different.
well,
There's more to it.
they didn't divorce each other like regular people.
if a robot is available to take care of me, maybe it just keeps her from having to deal with the headache.
Yeah.
And she's like, you know what? Let him deal with the fucking.
No point in faking a headache anymore.
Yeah. And she can
Right?
just.
Right?
Just nickname the doll Headache.
And she can, instead of taking care of me, she can mow the lawn.
That'd be nice.
No.
You don't gotta worry about them complaining. No.
I don't know. What does the future hold? We really don't know.
So it's gonna be Westworld meets Blade Runner, right? It's just gonna be like that was all robots.
Something.
I thought you were going to go with iRobot meets Shaft.
Yeah, I was about to say iRobot.
Well, iRobot, they didn't look like human beings though. They were robots.
They just need to really.
They have those faces.
The shit
They have
that
those human
sucks right
faces.
now.
The Westworld.
That
and all
silicone feels good, I guess, but the eyeballs are not right. Like they're like.
The eyeballs are like.
They're like
googling
psycho.
all over the place.
Fuck you. Can we fuck right now?
You're gonna get
fuck you right now. You're so sexy. You're sexy.
Please, if you do a new intro thing,
Please
you gotta
add that.
put
Yes.
Now I can't see. What happened?
Insert name here.
But they need to work on the eyeball thing and the voice. Like you got to figure that out because without the voice and the eyes,
The voice is up
it's lacking.
Yeah, because you have like Alexa and she can change her voice now, so they should pick up whatever technology they're using.
They should be able
sure
to
they
make the
do.
voice sound just like hers for me, not throughout the world.
You can buy my voice if
Yeah, you can buy Laura's
if you
Laura's
find it
voice.
that great.
Joe's like, what's that number? Where can I get that?
Somebody's just
Upgrade?
downloading all of the shows and just
Right,
stealing
right.
it as we speak right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
Put in
Laura
ChatGPT.
on my sex bot.
I'll change the cameras and get the ice. God damn it.
Yeah, use that. Give me the pack. Give me the pack.
As Simon jumps, I just push him out of the way.
Nah, you can do that now. In ChatGPT, you can have the instead of texting it, you can just talk to it.
Right.
And they have a bunch of different moods. They name them weird names though. They're not like conventional names. Like one of the names is just Monday, and it sounds like a bitch. Like What do you want? It's just like it's like
That's
an
a bitch
emo
to
girl.
you? That just sounds like she's had enough.
No, like it's just
What's
all
the
the other
difference?
ones are super cheery. They're all like
Are you
overly
talking
cheery,
again? Why don't you
what do
get
you
up
need?
and do something with yourself?
Yeah, you're
You want me
literally
to
talking to
flip
a
over?
robot right now.
I get
Like,
enough of that with my real wife.
but like, yeah, you can do a lot, and the voice stealing I've seen, like, you know, you can just type in, make yourself sound
Deep
like
fakes.
Trump, and then
Yeah.
deep fakes, and
Oh, sure.
bro, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So
Let me tell you, Drew, it's all about the
we could all sound like
Chat
you. That'd be funny.
GTP.
It's the greatest.
Well, we have Jason Mater over there.
It's
Yeah.
all about the metal.
It's all about the metal.
As long as the robots are made of metal, I'm down with the metal.
Now, speaking of a special type of metal, Brad,
Ooh.
a mysterious metallic sphere that was recovered after flying through the air in Colombia has
Bang.
left
Oh.
scientists baffled, with many speculating it's a UFO. The bizarre sphere was recorded
Asian weather
flying
balloon.
over the town of Boga in western part of the country in March before landing and being confiscated. The orb, which reportedly weighs about 4.5 pounds and was cold to the
4
touch when found, had etched into it a series of ancient-looking symbols, including runes and characters from the Ofgam, Laura, Ofgam, Ogham,
Like
OG ham.
Ogam.
Ogham, and
COG ham.
Mesopotamian writing systems.
Mesopotamian.
Thank you.
Mesopotamian? Oh,
Thank you
nah, I'm
so
gonna
much.
cook you.
What did I say?
I don't even know.
Mesopotamian.
Potamania.
I said potato salad.
Yeah, dude.
Give me some potato salad with that potassium. Because of the
Drew, do
potato
the eyes.
salad.
Drew the eyes again.
Mesopotamium.
Drew the eyes right at it.
Mesopotamium.
We're learning this today. We're learning.
He's gonna Frodo Crescent that.
We're
bitch.
learning 5-syllable words today.
It had Mesopotamian writing systems.
That's like 6.
Locals claim that the object is of alien origin. And even researchers,
Mesopotamia is an alien. It's just old.
but it's an old, that's what they're saying. It's Ofgam and potato salad.
It's OG ham, yo. It's
OG
the next
ham,
rap
meso potato salad. All right.
extravaganza.
Yeah, we're on another
They,
planet.
they sent it out to outer space years
Exactly,
ago.
another
And it's just
planet, it's
coming back
alien.
now.
Oh my god.
My new rap name.
What came from the sky?
OG ham or Mesopotamia.
Listen,
That's the album.
locals claim that the object is of alien origin, and even researchers admit they can't say where it came from.
It was probably 3D
Now-
printed,
No,
and it's got a little drone ball
dude,
in it.
you're way off. It is of artificial origin in that it shows no evidence of welding. It is internal, and its internal structure is composed of high-density elements. More testing is needed to establish its origin, Dr. Velasquez said in the video.
That
And
was
we
right.
all trust
Yeah, you got
Dr.
that one.
Velasquez. The research team
Thanks,
studied
Dr. Zismore.
Yes. The research team studying the orb said, we interpret it as a message to humanity, encouraging a collective shift in wieners. Consciousness to help Mother Earth, especially considering the current issues with pollution and environmental decline. That's where I wonder, like, when they start specifically saying, like, the Earth and the environment, then I'm like, it's man-made.
As soon as you touch it, it's gonna kill everything in like a 6-mile radius.
The object was spotted zipping through the sky, defying movements of traditional aircraft, said a member of the research team, David Velez of El Puerto del Basus.
And they caught it with
It's
a
better if
butterfly
you use
net.
an accent.
Yeah.
I just tried.
True.
Jellyfish.
Remember that episode where he was doing like the old school news
Jellyfishing.
broadcaster?
Says no official reports or scientific analysis have yet confirmed the claims that a metallic sphere fell over Boga, but multiple eyewitnesses reports have been made.
Is Boga short for Bogota?
It's
Buga, B-U-G-A.
Oh, Buga, not Boga.
Musan
I was
provided
wondering if they're all like coked up or something.
probably.
Where's that
Musan previously sparked debate after
Peru.
making unconfirmed claims that he had discovered alien mummies in Peru.
Chewing on coca leaves.
One of the men who found the sphere, named only as Jose,
Jose.
felt sick for days after touching the orb. El Potro said, when I poured water on it, it started to smoke, and the water vaporized immediately, he added.
It's 100
so it's
fucking
hot.
12 degrees outside.
Moussan's team found that the sphere had irregular edges, indicating that it is a solid object. It had a denser
Irregular, it's
outer.
a sphere. That's
It had
there's no
Laura.
edges.
Go sit in the corner.
It had a denser outer layer close to the density of a human bone, according to researchers. X-rays also revealed 18 small dots within the orb, arranged in a pattern. They believe these small spheres may have been placed inside the object before it was sealed. Although the lack of any visible signs of assembly in X-rays make this all more puzzling. There's a sign of the X-ray. if you
Looks
wanna
like
show
a
it.
brain.
Maybe it's an egg for a robot baby.
So this thing just like fell out of the sky and they found it, or what
Right.
was going
That's
on?
probably why it was hot.
Now,
It
did you
came out
show
of,
the
like, a
photo of the
plane.
orb?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. So scroll up. It had all the.
You had the orb?
I had that on there earlier.
It's not like the poop
Oh, they
that
got
comes
that
out of the
back.
airline planes, right? And they drop.
It could be. Somebody could have had extra fiber in their
shitsicle.
smoothie.
Now look, I don't.
That was that weapon in Halo. That was that one thing. Yeah.
I'm a believer of shit outside the world. I'm not going to say this is real or not, but the more we keep on rejecting shit when we find it, if you're just going to be closed off and say, no, it's not real, the minute a fucking spaceship lands in your front yard, you'll be like, no, it's not real.
Well, when somebody
That's
shows
a
up asking for sugar
broken
water,
command like that.
run.
Do I have to say
get it, Joe?
exactly
He's
like
wearing
that?
an Egger suit.
That,
Joe got
is
it.
that a Men in Black joke?
Men in Black
It was, yes.
Thank you.
I thought you were gonna go with Joe Dirt, where he finds the atomic bomb. It turns out to be a tank from an RV or something like
Have
that.
another beer.
Yeah, no, I don't know Joe Dirt quotes. I know Men in Black quotes.
I can do the Men in Black impression. You ready?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're on a recording.
I make this look good.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually really good.
good,
and
right?
actually
Pretty good.
really terrifying.
Pretty, you could have been one of them.
I could have been.
Are you?
Yeah.
You
He's
might
from
be.
my neighborhood too.
Yep.
Plenty you came from. Doing all this space talk.
Yep. I got all kinds of shit up my sleeve. All right. So
A
this
lot of
falls
space-
into
two space things.
Laura's new family friend.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right. Her sister got a pig.
Uh oh.
So Michael
Yeah,
Strahan's
Delicious.
parents cooked and ate his childhood pet pig, and he didn't find out until he was an adult.
Okay, here's my question. So
He went to go
kids
live on a
nowadays
farm.
have what is it, FFA, like Future Farmers of America,
Yep.
where they
4-H.
raising pigs and goats and cow, whatever. And then they sell them at the end of the season or
Yep.
whatever they're called, whenever the year is over,
The county fair.
for purposes of meat or breeding or whatever it is. So was this one of those things and the parents were just like, oh, we sold it, but really they just cooked it and gave him breakfast sausage? Or was this like, oh, he had a pet and then they're like, fuck, we have no money, we need to eat, and little Porky Pig is out there.
I don't
and
know
we need
much
him.
about his upbringing. Was he that broke? Where
I
they
don't
were
know. That's
cooking
what I'm saying. I feel like we need
pets
the
and-
backstory to how we got a pet pig.
Now here's the thing: if you have a pet pig as a kid and it disappears, and the next day you're eating sausage and fucking bacon,
Right. But
do
if
you,
I had
do
a
you
pet
put
pig,
two and two together and be like,
I would not
"That's
be
my
eating
fucking pig."
bacon.
But if you live on a farm, not every fucking animal there is your pet.
Yeah.
Like, they're meant for breeding, for food, for money. That's a lifestyle. Just
That's what I'm
just
saying.
Because
I mean-
you live on the farm, don't make it your pet.
We've got a lot of fish, and honestly,
And if I get hungry, I'm coming across
we got
here with
we
a
got
fucking
yeah.
line.
we have two fish that are this
chicken.
fucking big, man. And honestly, if they died tomorrow, I might fillet them.
Yeah.
They're
Oh my
big.
God.
They're
You
big.
would not do that.
I wouldn't, but they're big. We haven't named them yet. So when you name your pet, that's when you can't eat them.
That's the
Why?
attachment.
Yeah.
Right
you
there.
know, we haven't named them.
Well, I stopped naming
Well, if you-
the koi in the pond because it
Every
seemed
time
like
you
every
name
time
one,
I would name one or get
fucking
like
die.
attached to it, it would like just everyone hated it
Commit
and it
suicide.
would
Well, if I
die.
ever get a pig, I'm going to just name it Bacon.
yeah.
That's what I told my sister to name her pig, but she didn't
Yeah.
find
I
it
mean,
funny.
Squiggly, Bacon. There's so many names
Porky.
for yeah, Squeaker.
Porky.
Emmett
She's
had a
named
pig,
it
or Emmett's
Polly.
Uncle had a pig, yeah.
Polly. How terrible.
Polly.
Yeah.
And I told her that
It's like a
too.
bird name.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
your grandmother.
Yeah, that's my grandma. No Polly.
So Joe,
Yep.
Let's not eat grandma.
no more pennies.
No grandma.
You got the pennies with the little water cannon with the fucking big old pennies. You got 1,000 pennies in your water cooler.
No.
No, you don't do that.
My dad does.
So
He's been picking up pennies since the 1960s.
now pennies are
He's
going
probably
to.
got like a penny there worth like $1 million.
They stopped circulating pennies. I guess
They're
that's an official
decommissioned,
thing.
right? Yeah,
So
took them out. I saw that.
Everybody's wondering.
There's still billions of pennies out there.
Right,
anyway.
but eventually
Right,
they're going to
around.
disappear, right?
Yeah,
it'll
but the
be
thing
worse,
is they last for years upon years. Like you pick up coins, it's like, oh, this coin's been sitting around, floating around for 40 years. Like it's not like they're going to be any shortage of pennies out there.
Or do you
might
think
be.
people are going to start hoarding them because they
Eventually.
think that they're
No.
going to be like, ooh,
That's
these will
it.
be worth
Now,
something
no,
soon.
hell no. I think it'll take like 50 years.
You
Probably.
think that
Yeah.
long?
Yeah.
I give it
'cause
5
there's
years.
So many.
No.
5 years.
Yeah, you're bugging.
15 maybe.
15, but now like 50 is when you'll see them like, oh, this specific penny with this specific year
Yeah.
on
Right.
it is like really rare. And they already have those now.
Yeah,
so
but
it's like you
I
might
say
as well.
I say 15 years only because of the fact that nobody really uses money anymore, and 90% of what you do is on the credit card. There's a few things that you need actual cash for, and you're like, yeah, I'll just buy it at the stand next door. That doesn't take money.
Well, restaurants are going to stop doing it's $19.83.
Yeah.
It's $19.85.
Yeah, it's gonna round.
They're going to round up,
Right.
so it's going to be nickels, and now you're going to get nickels back. So in the long run, it's going to cost us, but I mean, you would also probably not do anything with that 3 cents to begin with.
Exactly.
yeah.
So it's people are like, but you aren't doing anything with it.
No.
But I do think people are going to start hoarding them just when they hear this. It's like going to the fucking Sam's and buying the toilet paper when the hurricane's coming.
Pokemon cards.
Pennies. And they're going to fucking start collecting pennies. You're not going to see
Speaking
them
of Pokemon
anymore.
cards, I still got to get my Pokemon cards looked at.
Yeah.
I triggered something. Oh, yeah.
Are they
She's
actually
got some
worth
originals.
I think I have a couple that maybe worth something.
She
You have a
thinks she
Charizard?
does.
You have any black Charizards?
Black, no, I have
No, she's
it's
got
the
the shiny
second
one.
edition.
What's
It's
the
She
the-
doesn't collect the
It's
black
the
ones. She's
hologram.
got some racial things going
It's the
on.
old. No,
I
it's like
see.
it's literally like second. It's not like the first edition. It's like the second one. These are like old. They're from like my youth.
Oh, damn.
So
Okay.
oh damn.
No. I was just saying, like, I didn't know what you said you didn't have any black ones. So I
You're
was just,
probably like, damn, that's old. That's worth some shit. That's
oh,
worth
you
some
got
shit.
you're sitting on some money.
You are just.
I mean, they're not worth nothing.
slinging
You're-
the insults tonight.
No.
1985, that's
Personal, I
some
swear. It's nothing personal. They're personal.
I'm so proud of my
I'll take a
son.
look at them. I'll take a look at them if you want. You know.
That's
they're
my
not worth
boy.
any- They're not worth anything. I'll give you $10.
What? Well, no, because we did the Pawn Stars, that TV show. They did like
she was
they were
offered
traveling.
500, right?
No, so the kid was like, it was a Bulbasaur that he was interested in. It was the
Sure he was.
Right.
You have any Jigglypuff?
No, I don't.
Yes, she does.
But he's like, oh,
That's the
these
only one I
cards
know.
can go from anywhere from like, $10 if it's shit up to like, $10,000. And I'm like, well, fuck, how do I know the difference? He's like, well, you have to like send them in, they get graded, all that other stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't know who to do that. Like, I don't know, never looked into it. He goes, well, I'll give you like $50 for the card. I go, what the fuck? I'm like, you text me and I'll like, get it checked out or whatever. And he never texted me, but I'm like, he was just trying to like, that card could be
Lowballer.
worth a lot. I don't know.
They can finesse you out if you don't know about it.
Yeah.
Getting them graded, they check everything from like the placement of the print on the physical card. Like they measure the diameter of like the blue lines on each side, all the way up to like if they have any fading or anything like that. And they have a rank. It's ranked like with like letters for one thing and something for numbers too.
Yeah.
So they can be worth a lot. I saw this one dude. He just bought like a $800. I don't even know what it was. It was some rock Pokemon, some rock thing, but they're worth a lot. And I mean, I don't get into Pokemon because I feel like now it's getting a little oversaturated. Like you should see a Target before they open in the morning when they like restock and stuff like that. Oh my god, dude, it's bad. Like
Yeah.
there are no running. Like it's just people flocking to the Pokemon. Like they have the little stand. The stand is just like on the ground in 15 minutes with nothing left in it. It's so bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So-
During COVID, when I was working from home more, some news thing was on, and they were saying first edition Charizard sold for like $250,000. And I look at that thing, and I just bought like this organizer thing because I have a shit ton of like sports cards too. Again, from my youth. So like I'm like, I don't know how much these things are worth. So I was just trying to like sort through them because they're all just like thrown into a box. But I saw that there was Pokemon cards in there. So then I see this news article, and I'm like, I have that fucking card. And I'm literally thinking that I'm like sitting on $500,000 or like $250,000. And I'm like, oh my God. So I go and I find it, I look at it, and he's on a work call, and I'm like, this is the same card. I'm like, this is the same card. Like, thinking that I have so much money in my hand. But then I realized that the one that went for a lot of money didn't have this shadow, or maybe it did have the shadow. Whatever it was, there's a shadow either around or not around. And I have the opposite of what it is. But it's still one of those it can be worth something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, gotta go
It's
figure
rough.
out somebody who knows what they're talking about
You can
because I
trade
sure
a
as shit
Pokemon
don't.
card for a nudist colony.
I could, my 10% share, yeah, I could.
I'm gonna buy it with it. Like you just hand them one Pokemon card,
Right.
they'll be ready.
Here you go, sir. Here's my down payment.
Nah, people buy everything.
On the door.
Another shoot?
Oh, smidgel.
A smidgel. You and that word.
No, but yeah, people these days buy everything. I even online stuff. I played games like Counter-Strike for years. I don't know if you've ever been on there, but they have just the skins for the guns on the game. They don't do anything. They just make the gun look cool.
I have no clue.
You sell them for a couple bands, couple $1,000s, and like when it gets to the knives, like they have the online. The knives are the really like expensive things. I've seen one knife, or no, yeah,
And this is a digital knife.
digital. Nothing.
Not even a
doesn't-
real knife. It's
no,
a digital knife.
No. I've seen them sold for. My friend opened one while I was at the gym. You know, I'm in there working out, trying to. He calls me, FaceTimes me. He got a butterfly knife on the game. It's worth $1,600.
What?
Just nothing physical, nothing
But
like.
didn't you sell some stuff from a game? I remember you told me about
Yeah,
that.
I got a pistol one time. Because it's like gambling. It's just online gambling. That's all it is. And you just open cases.
YouTube,
and
it's a fake pistol, like
It's
not
just
real.
for
It's
the
not
game.
threatening anybody.
Digital-
and,
digital
don't-
Oh yeah, this is all Counter-Strike Global Offensive CS2.
Yeah, it's usually
all
just
fake.
the skin around the gun, so it makes.
That's
it
what
look-
Laura likes too.
Well, yeah, you figured that. But
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But
the
no,
skin.
they're
Yeah.
worth like I got one and it had like a little. Some of them are special. They have like a counter on them for how many kills you get in the game. So it's like I got that and it was worth like $50, and I only spent like $1 to open the case and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gambling. It's random. But there's one AK that it was literally worth what, like a car, like a brand new
What?
car. It was like
What?
yeah, it
But
had.
who's gonna buy it?
It's these like Saudi princes and like these real investors that want to buy really rare stuff
Was
like
that, was
this.
that like Elon Musk paid somebody to like pump up his stats? Like he had professional people playing for him.
In he might have had it done that in X or something like that
They
when
just
he was
buy
buying.
everything?
But like when you look, it's so random because like okay, you can get the skin, but then the skin has 1,000 different patterns that can be on it. So you get pattern 632, and like there's this AK that if you get it, it's worth a little bit of money. But if you get this specific pattern, this dude paid $35,000 or something like that for
Holy
this AK-47 that's in a game. $35,000 for some pixels, like you say. It blows my mind. I've tried.
but what was the
And then
game
his
you were
wife is
playing
still
that
gonna
had
yell
all
at him
that,
for
though?
playing
It
games,
wasn't
too.
like-
Counter-Strike was one, and I did a little bit of like.
yeah, but it was an earlier game. I remember you had something, and
If you're just talking about Roblox, then Roblox.
Was it Roblox?
Yeah, Roblox had
Yeah.
Roblox
Tetris.
is slop now. Roblox sucks, but these days. But like back in the day, they had their own like economy, and they came out with these hats. They'd be like, "There's only 250." So then you buy them up, and then people up the price. This was like an online market for 12 to 17-year-olds. It was crazy. Like me and Adam were in this, like really throwing. Adam is crazy. Like Adam has had hats
That's
worth
his
like
buddy, by
it's
the way.
one of my
Yeah,
best
yeah.
friends in my life, and we grew up playing this game. And one of these hats, they're like worth what, like
A digital hat.
digital hat just for your character on the game, doesn't do anything. Worth like 2 million Robux, which isn't $2 million, but it's like $250,000. Like it's like we were saying, like
gosh.
these cards. It's insane. It is insane
Yeah.
how much these things.
Now,
are
what do they
worth.
call the digital photo?
The ones that
NFT?
are worth the NFTs. Those are different.
Are you
Yeah.
into that? Were they
No.
ever big? Like, did you ever get to that point where you were thinking about buying some?
That was like a
You don't have
COVID
an ape?
thing. That was definitely like I didn't never
Like the
bought an ape.
banana duct tape to the wall.
Yeah,
No,
that
that
was
was-
another. That was just like an art piece.
No, but NFTs were big for a bit. Like
Yeah,
people
during
spending
COVID.
millions of dollars on them.
Oh yeah, like
NFTs.
Justin Bieber
stupid.
did that.
Yeah.
He and Jake Paul and like all the Paul brothers, they did that.
They got-
and
I think
They all got burned.
Megadeth actually did one too.
Well, a lot of concert tickets are still being sold on NFTs, and like, I guess it's in the digital world. The NFTs hold some weight because they're verified, and there's a whole fucking thing
So
about
what?
backing up like digital currencies and whatnot with NFTs. I don't know. It's very confusing, but whatever.
I think they're pretty weak now. They were going hard, like especially the apes and stuff like that, the bored apes or
Stupidest
whatever.
thing I ever saw.
Yeah, and people were dumping money into the dumping.
People
I'm like, dude,
bought a picture of an ape for like $20,000 and $30,000,
And then you
Now
think
it's
about
worth
it.
like $400.
Yeah.
I don't even know who would pay $400 for a picture when I can get the same fucking picture on Google.
Yeah, you can literally. Oh, I screenshotted it. Like, but it's for like the legal rights of that picture.
Who
That's what they.
fucking
That's what they.
cares?
Exactly. But that's what they're paying for, and it doesn't matter, and that's why they're not worth anything anymore.
Unless you could monetize it, which it doesn't matter because there's 10,000 others out there.
Exactly,
Hey.
and they're just with a different hat and stuff
I
like
bought a
that.
painting of dogs playing poker on velvet. It was $9.99.
Yeah, and
Sick.
the guy that was there 10 minutes after you bought the same painting of the dogs
No,
masturbating,
it
and
was
you
a
know,
little
and it was worth the
different
same money.
because his didn't have the shadows. Mine had the shadows.
See, he got the red.
That's the difference. That's
He
the
got
difference
his. He got
between
his
quarter of
for
a million and a quarter.
right. He got his for $9.49. I see. I paid $9.99 for the shadows.
Okay.
You should
Grab
take
your
your
meds while
pills.
you were out.
I did not. I did not.
Got to take his pills.
Gotta take my pills. Hey, so gay sex spa faces unhappy ending after offering sexual treats to undercover cops
Bang,
for less than $100.
bang.
Now,
Okay, Joe.
Banging.
you know, here's the thing. Spas do weird shit, you know, teach their own.
Yeah.
I personally don't care. You're an adult, they're an adult, do your business, whatever. Gay sex spas, I think, probably being targeted, you know, for whatever reason. This is up in New York, Joe. Brad, your spot. A pair of men's spas.
Was it New York?
I know
Sport-
there'd be a lot.
Was it the New York
stuff going on
Sports
up
Club down by 14th Street? Because
No.
if not, I've been that one.
Now, here's what's
Been
weird.
there.
I see like spas around Florida, Hillsborough County, whatever. I've never seen one targeting gay men, and that's what I'm confused about this because this one, the if you look at this real quick, Laura, it says New East Men Spa, Times Square Spa, NYPD. I would not just look at New East Men Spa and think gay spa. So it's got to be like something
It's
in.
like an if you know, you know.
If you know, you know,
and I
right?
guess you don't know.
Right.
Or if
You're
it
not-
says
you're not in.
Turkish bath.
Really? I don't know.
Or the Russian bathhouse. Down,
Yeah.
Right.
there you
So
go.
down
here's
on
the thing.
Fulton Street.
I walk into a massage parlor and I see women. I'm like, okay, normal massage, whatever. I guess if I walked in and I saw a bunch of men, maybe I'd be like, okay, this isn't a normal spot. Like you walk through Brandon Mall, they have fucking guys massaging people inside the
you've
Brandon
gotten
Mall.
massage from a guy before, right?
No,
No.
no.
Well, it's not because
Like
he.
the big brawny
It's not
hands
because he's
in the
ever
back.
gone to a place that has
Yeah.
men. He just hasn't. Like you can ask for a man or a woman because
I wouldn't.
They're the strength of the massage is different between a man and a woman. So if you want a deeper tissue massager, maybe you want to ask for a man. But like
one of the strongest massages I've ever had was from a fucking girl who was fucking barely 90 pounds. And that
I've
fucking
had
girl
massages from
climbed
both.
on me,
Yes.
fucking walked on me, used her elbows, fucking did some shit, ninja crap. I felt like I was being massaged by a fucking 300-pound man. Except she didn't smell and
well, that's good.
she didn't breathe heavy.
It's a perk,
And you didn't have to give a reach around.
right?
Would've.
Well,
I mean,
I've
you could've.
been
Yeah.
I've been massaged by a man and a woman.
and the man
different
played with
times
your titties.
in New York. Right, that's
Yep.
what I was saying. Both times, tiny little Chinese people. I don't, maybe not Chinese, Asian of some kind. But they literally like walked on me. And then there's my sisters who went with me, and they're like, "Oh, they were like beep 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 beep." I'm like, "What the fuck is the difference?" They just think that I could like be manhandled. Like the dude literally like craned my arm behind my back, and I swear my boob like popped out, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
That
And
was
then
on purpose, by the
I
way.
like when my sister was done, we were leaving. I go, "Did he like twist your arm and like pretty much like side boob you the whole time?" She's like, "No, I don't think I have side boob." But I'm like,
It's true.
I'm like,
They don't have
what
the
the
equipment.
actual fuck? But it was a man and a woman, so I don't think that there was.
You
any
got done by
difference in-
both?
Not at the same time. There was
Oh.
two different
I would pay extra
experiences,
for
but it was
that.
like the same kind of
Even
thing.
I got side boob.
Just saying.
Now, I would say this. I've been to massage parlors where I could have got more, but I didn't really throw that vibe out.
You just wanted to make sure you didn't get arrested on the way out.
Right.
I don't care about that, but I got good attorneys. I'm just saying they give those hints, you know, and if you follow the hints, you could probably like, you know, leaked.
Oh, you look stressed. Let me get all
Yeah,
your
it's
muscle.
like-
I got massaged one time on the cruise
Ooh,
with my
sucky,
wife.
sucky, $5.
and holy shit! Like I don't like even being touched. Not
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
guy. But literally, I was hallucinating. Like, and it was a girl. She was just, oh, holy shit! It was a couples massage with me and my wife. And it was like,
On the cruise?
yeah,
Oh, they jack up the prices like crazy on the cruise.
yeah. We did a whole package. It was our anniversary, so.
No, I will
Then
say
the
this.
following week we went to Amsterdam and had lunch. By the way, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
anniversary gift.
Just for the day.
Hey, my son bought us watches. That was
Yeah,
cool.
did you ever bring that on here? You ever
He
post that
showed
one?
us. Those were cool
Yeah,
watches.
yeah.
He showed us pictures. Yeah.
Yep.
Throw
That
a
was a
bag
good
on
one.
them, you know.
Yeah.
Treat them right. They all right.
They,
Whoa.
He got me on that one. That was a good one.
swatches.
Oh yeah, that dude was. Oh my goodness, the guy got emotional. First time in my life, dude, he got emotional. Yeah. but it
You
was
ever
nice.
walk
It
up
was
to a
good
guy in
time.
New York and he has the jacket and he's like, "Want to buy a watch?"
Oh yeah.
I just look and point and say that kind of looks like a penis, but smaller.
No, you gotta say, "That's my watch," and then they just run.
Run.
I've never seen that in New York.
No,
Oh, I have.
It used to be a thing in the '80s for sure.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know
it
if they do
wasn't.
anymore.
So it wasn't the jacket thing that you're talking about. I was
they
in.
put the little
I was
blanket
on
on the
Canal
floor,
Street
right?
with my sister, and a guy was walking around with a backpack. And of course, we were on Canal Street before they were like hiding all of their knockoffs. So there was still like some things that were in the storefront people were looking at, and this guy was walking down the street. And anybody who was looking at watches, he was like, "You want watches? I got Movado watches." And so my sister's like, "Sure, like what do you have?" So he opens his backpack and he has like the cases and everything for these watches. And she goes, "Well, how much?" And I think he said 80. And she's like, "No, like we're okay." So he keeps walking and she goes, "Those are actually real watches." She goes, "The guys that walk around like that, they steal them out the back of trucks." And she's like, "Then they sell them." She's like, "The Canal, like if they're in the little storefront, those are the knockoff ones." I was like, "Okay." So he came back around and he's like, "I'm just trying to get rid of them. It's the end of the day." And I think she got it for like $40. She's like, "That's all the cash I have." And he took it. So she has like this big men's Movado watch. And I'm like,
Oh,
whatever. So I have seen the
Gotta
the
find
new
out who to give it
age,
to.
I
the
did
new
go-
age flasher is the backpack.
I did go to the city one time, and I remember for Christmas I bought everybody fake Rolexes.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude, I have a fake Rolex.
I bought like 10 of them
Click,
for like
click,
$5.
click, click, click.
No,
You're right.
I swear to God,
Shitty Timexes, man.
I have a fake Rolex, and is it called a Boliva or
Boliva.
Boliva. Okay.
Yeah.
I had.
JB Pruitt.
Wait, where do you have these? Because I've never seen them.
I have no idea where they're at now. Literally, they're 20 years old. But my Boliva stopped ticking, and I took it to a watch repair guy, and he fixed it. And he's like, "Man, this is a really nice watch." He's like, yeah. Like,
Did he say it like with the like?
no, he was dead serious, man.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
like, "Man, you got a really nice watch here, man. This is really nice." And he's like, "Yeah, you just put a battery, whatever he fucking did." And I'm like, "Cool, man.
He jizzed in it.
You probably did."
Probably.
Got the gears running smooth.
Yeah.
You got to use some kind of
But
oil.
let me
Gotta
tell you something.
lubricate.
Women do not know the difference between fake and real.
Neither do men.
Okay, I agree, but men.
Okay.
I think
Here's the
women
thing.
know the difference more than men do.
No, I
No.
doubt. No, if
Look
you
at the
wear that
brand.
fucking watch down to Soho
No.
and
Watches
you pull,
or boobs?
No, here's the thing.
Oh,
both.
never mind.
But I'm just saying,
Both.
Everything.
you take that. Who wears a watch now? I do not,
Nope.
but men do as a fashion
He's
statement.
the only one, but that's like
I got a guy.
That's
Yeah,
not
you
for
wear
the
one,
watch.
but
That's
Apple
for
Watch.
that's an
That's
Apple
an
Watch.
Apple
That's an
Watch.
I'll
Apple
tell you, when
Watch.
I go
Fitness.
out, I put on my watch.
Apple Watch does not count. For you guys wondering,
But if I
women don't
change
give
the
a
band-
fuck. But I know women do not give a fuck about the Apple Watch. They want that $18,000 fucking watch that they look at and they're like, "Oh, you got a car to match it. You got a house to match it."
Well, that's not the woman
That's-
that you want to be talking to anyway. So
You
fuck
never
her.
know. Maybe
Stick
not.
it in her ear.
I'm just saying.
But they're
Oh,
usually
that's a
sexy.
small dick if it fits in an ear.
I'm not saying it's good or bad, Joe. I'm just telling you, if you go out the type of guy that wears a watch, I do not wear a watch, so I don't give a fuck. Period. But the guy that wears the watch, they're looking for the watch to match the car, to match the house, to match the fucking career. Like they expect that watch to name brand you. Period. So
Depends what circle you're running in. But
I know,
you know,
I'm not saying I'm
I throw on my watch like my wife and I go out to dinner or something.
well, that's different. You're married.
Yeah.
Joe. None of this matches, but when you're married,
I know you can't
You
live up to
discount-
my
you
level of
di-
stuff, but
well,
I mean, one day you will.
when you're
And-
married, Brad, you discount all aspects of
No,
dating environment.
So-
But you see
Self-worth?
that?
Yeah.
You see, there's respect there because you put on a nice fancy watch, not for the fact that you need to know the time, but for the fact that that means you're going to put your phone away and not be distracted.
No,
be in the
yeah,
no, he
no,
still
exactly
talks. I
true.
text him. He still responds.
Yeah.
Like, Brad, what's up?
I'm still
I'm with
put
my
his
wife
phone
wearing my expensive watch. What's up?
I'm playing Call of Duty, and
Yeah.
I was send a picture to the people.
Yeah. I'm just saying, the watches, I got a guy that I know that, we're not friends, we're acquaintances, but he wears a fucking he brags about his fucking watch collection. And he
Where does
hangs,
he live? 'Cause we're gonna rob
hangs
his
out
house.
at these places that are just hoity-toity. He's single. He'll always be single. And
Yeah, but
he
everybody and their
flaunts his
cousin
wa-
wears
like,
a fancy
his-
watch.
He flaunts his watches out because he thinks that's what, and women do. He gets ass. I'm not saying he doesn't get ass, but
it's like anything. People
Maybe
are
that's
into
just the goal.
watches like everybody else collects shit. Like you collect motorcycles that you turn in every 2 months. And
I wear them on my watch. No, I'm going to keep this new one, Brad.
Yeah, but
Probably.
everybody
blue one?
wears a fancy watch. It's the real people that have real wealth. They wear cufflinks.
Yeah.
You got him.
All right, so,
Real nice
You got him.
things.
all right, so for my motorcycle buddies out there, I got a fucking gripe. People are calling my fucking bike blue. Motherfucker's gray, okay?
Oh, we're just teasing you.
Call my bike blue.
Well,
No,
wait,
talking
wait,
about the blue
wait,
one
now-
outside. That's great.
I, for one, hate the fucking color blue.
It's
Why'd you get a blue bike? No.
I hate the color blue.
It is a very
I
pretty
can probably
bike.
say this with everybody. You can come on this show anytime you want, man.
Nice.
It is a nice
Yeah.
bike.
love it.
We appreciate the color of the bike.
Hey,
No,
that
it's-
motherfucking
it's
bike.
great.
Busting your balls.
I tell you what, Saturday, that motherfucker hold up. It
Oh
was
yeah, for sure.
No, it's great. We're fucking with you.
rode hard.
It's a nice bike.
Blue.
Blue bike.
All right,
What
Bradley.
bike is it? Like, what kind of
It's an
I was
Indian.
coughing.
It's an Indian.
It's an Indian.
Yeah, and a lot of people rag on the Indians because they're not Harleys.
Well, tell him to shut the fuck
I
up.
have a Harley. I have an Indian. I have two fucking bikes, but
I like
I'll tell
that
you what,
Indian.
The
a
Indian's
lot.
fucking
Like,
nice,
All
man.
joking aside, I always wanted one.
No
I think
joking
they're
at all.
fucking
That's a
badass.
badass bike. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I
want
take that over a
CBR
Harley.
600.
What?
I want a CBR 600.
I raced a CBR 600 in 2001, 2. It was
Oh my God, I was in high school.
I'm sure.
I was on tour.
2001. I was dead. I wasn't even alive yet.
Well, you weren't dead. You were a twinkle in your dad's eye.
Yeah, I was
but,
in it swimming
No,
around.
I had
with
a, I had a
balls.
CBR. I want to see.
I didn't think you
maybe
made
it was
the balls
no,
Yeah.
Your older brother was in a
was getting-
napkin. Your other brother was in the toilet. Your
Yeah.
other brother was in
They're
the
all
hair.
scattered.
Fuck, man.
They were everywhere, dude. I don't know what happened to those guys.
I think
I'm glad I wasn't drinking when you said that. I fucking drank when I went all over the goddamn place.
by the smell of the bathroom in there, Brad left your future brother in the toilet. Jesus Christ.
You're still pushing like that now.
Oh, man,
You got it.
Mater
Unbelievable.
makes him.
Just
Yeah.
aim for the wall.
The Mater
Okay.
maker.
I was trying to peel off some paint.
You're the Mater maker. You got it. Pumping them out.
Brad, so what's going on with Must Not Kill in the next few months? You got anything coming up? You guys writing still? What's
Oh, we're
going
so
on?
right. Yeah, we had rehearsal the other night. It was actually killer.
Yeah.
So the new songs are really coming out really, really good. So it's kind of cool that I mean everybody has their personal shit they're going through right at the moment. It's taking care of family crap and all that, but it's making the songs better that we're writing. So I'm actually enjoying the process right now because you get to think about the song a little bit and making some changes instead of just going in like we did last time. Half those songs I wrote in the studio. They're all going to be ready to go by the time we record. So
Yeah.
it's going to be good. It's going to be real good.
We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
All right, Joe, you have glasses, not LASIK, right?
Yeah, correct.
All right. I was
Right here.
All right. I have a buddy that's been convincing me to get LASIK, and I
He's
was
trying
honestly
to?
debating on getting it and really thinking about it. Now I see this fucking ad on the news that says doctors, former patients warn of LASIK eye surgery dangers. Biggest scam ever put on the American public.
Yes and no.
Bullshit.
So yes and no. Yes, it's not a permanent solution. Basically, if your eyesight is going to naturally deteriorate over time, it's still going to happen. Basically, what it just does is reset you back to zero. So if your eyesight goes from here to here, and right now you're at 30 years old, or 20 years old, or 25, or 30, or 40, and you get LASIK, you reset yourself down to here. but you're still going to progress over the years. If you set yourself, basically, if you got LASIK now, you're probably good for the next 10, 12 years, and then you'd have to start wearing glasses again because naturally your eyes are going to deteriorate as
But
you
what
grow
if
anyway.
what if a doctor says I'm going to give you LASIK? We have a warranty if you get
No such
bad
thing.
eyesight. What do you mean?
I don't. You really can't have LASIK more than once, because it's
Really?
basically what it's doing is it's going in and it's scraping your lens inside your eye, and if you scrape off too much, you got nothing left.
I thought it like reforms your actual eye.
They
though,
go in there
too.
with a laser and they fucking
Yeah.
scrape inside your eye.
My
like-
buddy John, who was my best friend growing up, he always had Coke bottle glasses when we were growing. I used to make fun of him all the time.
Cokie John?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
He
Or-
fucking
or I'd
he went
pray.
up to Canada. He went up to Canada, had LASIK done. 'Cause he's
How
cheap.
old was he at the time though? Because it matters.
Probably in his early 30s when he had it
Okay,
done.
not bad.
He sees better probably than all of us in here. And he literally had Coke bottles.
Talking
Now,
about
now, if you're early in your age,
Yeah, well, you know, John.
when
Yeah.
your eyes are still going to progress,
Oh yeah, no, they're going.
then you don't
fade
get
over time.
get it. But
Yeah.
when you get it later, when your eyes have sort of stabilized, then it would last a lot longer. But
Yeah.
it will still progress.
Well,
So
his eyes were
been
always wet. when
I've
he
been
was
on the
kids.
same. I think I went up from 2.25 to 2.5 over like 15 years. My wife had like 2.5, 275. She had LASIK done. She went down to 0, and then 10 years later, she's back at 2.5 or 2.25 or something. I mean, now it's almost 15 years later.
So-
But, like it, little by little,
Yeah, I mean-
like she had to start wearing glasses again 8 years later.
Have you heard about
My
people?
friend's the same age as me. He's never had to put glasses on.
Have you heard
But
about?
he never had it to begin with.
Have you heard about people having suicidal thoughts after having LASIK? It says LASIK providers say that the procedure is 95 to 99% safe.
Yep.
But one LASIK survivor said she had suicidal ideations for 2 years
I mean,
after a
that's
disastrous
just a
surgery.
Tuesday.
I mean, I think that could be any disastrous surgery. You go in to have your boobs redone, and like one tit ends up here and one's down here.
Oh, tell
I'm
me
gonna be
about it.
suicidal afterwards. Like I think it's not necessarily that it's a LASIK. It's just that it's a botched surgery.
She says she
So-
also claimed to know of at least 40 people who took their own lives because they couldn't stand constant pain and vision problems, which developed after the procedure.
Does she reach out and like survey them afterwards?
Yeah, she dug up their grave.
After they committed suicide?
I really didn't want to stick around
how did
at
it go for
times,
y'all?
but I decided I would get the
Can you
word
tell
out
me why you did this?
because
Yeah.
how dangerous the surgery can be. Paula Kofer, 66 of Tampa, Florida, said the LASIK lobby and the surgeons will tell you only 1% of patients have issues afterwards. That's not true. There are multiple studies that indicate otherwise. The percentage of those who poor outcomes are in their double digits, not 1%, and they know it. Since LASIK was approved by the Food and Drug Administration in
30
1999,
years ago.
more than 10 million people in the U.S. have undergone laser vision correction, according to the medical journal Clinical
I don't know. 10
Ophthalmology,
million seems low to me.
which states that between 700,000 and 800,000 people sign up for it each year. COFOR runs the LASIK Complications Support Group. Sounds like a nonprofit. Get that money in. So it's on Facebook. One of numerous organizations on social media that have sprung up in response to LASIK procedures gone wrong. If you understand LASIK and what it does to the eyes and cornea, you realize you can't do it on a healthy eye and not expect complications. So I don't know, this fucking thing goes on, but
Can Lisa call into the show? She wants to tell us about her corrective surgery.
she can.
She said, I can tell you about my
They have
corrective
their
surgery.
phone off. Though.
I do have my phone on. Well, my battery's almost
Okay.
dead.
Maybe next time, Lisa.
I can call her.
all these wires, you don't got a charger?
It's very true.
That's crazy.
He's like, I'm going to drop some knowledge on you, brother.
I know. I've had tons. Let's see what she says.
Ew, this video or this picture is gross. Look at that. That's a
I know.
fucking. That's why I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I
I would rather
couldn't-
go blind than have somebody do that to my fucking eyeball.
I couldn't be awake and have somebody like shooting a laser in my eye.
no.
Do you have to be awake during
Yes.
that?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. They
My
just
wife
Isn't
had
that like a
your
Final
eye.
Destination
My wife had
death
it done.
in one of
Probably.
those movies? It's like where like the laser turns on and the girl like falls out the window. You never seen that?
Maybe.
That was like
Here's
a
you.
Final Destination.
Lisa, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. Tell me about
Hey.
your LASIK surgery.
Well, I didn't have LASIK. I had the.
Okay, good night. No, I'm just kidding.
I had radial keratotomy, which was
The hell?
surgery that they did before LASIK was available.
Mm.
And this was with like real cutting. And it was up to the skill of the surgeon.
So it was before laser stuff.
He did it with a
Yeah, it
rusty
was
pair of
before
scissors.
laser.
So you did it before.
No,
You did it
X-Acto
when it was. You did it when it was
And
riskier.
an X-Acto knife.
Yeah.
While drinking Ole
rusty
Smoky.
clothes.
They just-
rusty coat
They
hanger.
just dip it
Oh, wait,
in the
it's a different
whiskey,
kind of surgery.
to disinfect it first, right?
Yeah.
You got some model airplane glue in your
No,
eyeball.
he wiped it on his shirt. You know, he wiped the blade off on his shirt
I like this guy.
before doing the surgery.
He's very metal.
Right, fondled your boobs while he was doing it.
That's so metal.
Were you awake?
Yes.
Did you feel it, or did they like put a shot in your eyeball first?
No, they don't give you a shot in your eyeball. They put these drops in your eyes to numb them.
Ooh. Okay.
How long did you not see afterwards?
You could see immediately.
Wow.
I had my vision was like better than 20/20 for the longest time.
That's crazy.
Check your text messages.
I did.
Well, I'm just assuming somebody might have a comment about LASIK on there, but all
No,
right.
I have no LASIK.
So
comments.
I have a buddy that had LASIK, and his
Worked
like
for-
a day
My mother
after
worked
he
for
got
this eye
it.
doctor.
What's that?
My mother worked for this eye doctor who was one of the guys that pioneered the radial keratotomy surgery in the United States.
So they used you as a guinea pig?
So you got to the best.
Well, she worked for him for several years, and like after 2 years of being there and seeing patients before and after, she thought it was safe enough for me to do it and that I would be a good candidate.
And you haven't had any issues since? You can get on the subway and not see anybody trying to stab you with 100% vision?
Well, I wear glasses now.
Oh, see?
Because it does regress.
Okay.
No matter
You know,
what,
your eyes
yeah. No matter what you have done, your eyes are going to naturally progress anyway.
You mean
Yeah,
regress?
exactly.
Well, I mean, like deteriorate over time.
Well, they change. That's just it.
Yeah.
So it's like for most people, as you age, you become more farsighted. That's why you always see people who like their arm isn't long enough for them to be able to read.
Too much jerking off.
Kyle's in the comments saying that he has to get his LASIK redone, that he got the PRK done
Yeah.
at LASIK Plus.
Okay.
Worst pain
Yeah,
I've ever felt for a couple days after. Pain drops wore off at home.
But he's
That
saying
sucks.
he's going to get it redone. Joe, you're saying you can't get it redone.
I was told that you could only get it done like twice in your lifetime, because after that, there's really nothing left that they can do to it.
Well, yeah, that's it. Like the surgery that I had, they correct first, like they correct the power, and then if you have astigmatism, and that's like the angle that you look at things to see clearly, then sometimes they do both, or they try to do both, but sometimes you need to go back after they do it, and they go back and get astigmatic correction. And after I had that done, it was like I could read anything. It was crazy. At guitar shows, people used to call me over to like read the tiny print on the pots.
I do that with
It's like-
Laura right now.
He does.
Read this shit.
What does this say?
What does it say? I can't fucking read it.
That's why he just orders. He's like, give me whatever they got at the other table. He
I
can't
do.
look at the
I've sat
menu.
there with fucking menus at the restaurant, and especially if it's low lighting,
Oh, forget it.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
fuck that, dude.
Bunch
Like,
I'm the
of, bunch
same
of
way.
old people over here. They can't
I
look
know.
at the menu. Right?
I'm not gonna say no. I
I
didn't say
break out
anything.
my iPhone with the
say
He's
Yeah.
only here to
Yeah.
insult me tonight, not the guys.
No.
hey, put the camera on that wide angle blind bitch.
Oh,
We give it to Noah. Noah, read this.
I can read. Yeah, I got you guys. Don't worry. If you need help,
I can see
reading,
perfectly fine.
and you can. And eventually, when it wears off, then I got you. Then we'll help.
You
We'll
get-
help
you
out.
get a
Give her
bunch
10
of-
I'll
years.
help them out.
Give her 10 years.
You get some heavy
years.
metal rock stars and some big bad bikers, and you think they're gonna be like all tough and rugged, and they're like,
Read the
"I
menu.
got my glasses. I gotta take my pills."
Set an alarm for my ibuprofen.
Hey, Joe. You take your meds too, okay?
Yeah, I know.
His are just in the morning. He doesn't have his alarm at night.
Like, Drew, can I borrow your metal polo?
Pretty much, yeah.
Forgot mine.
Whatever. You guys suck. All right. I think we're going to head out, y'all. We've been on
Oh,
for a
you
while.
suck.
I know.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Thank
we're
you,
on 2 hours.
Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lisa. Does the sound does the sound okay tonight? And did my adjustments make it work?
No buzzing sounds.
Yeah. Plus, everybody's talking into the mic, not like.
Well, but I adjusted. I took the gain out. I did a bunch of shit. Like, it's not just that they're behaving, but I did a lot of different shit. So
Plus, there's not 1,000 people in here tonight
Different.
screaming.
not even that, Brad. I promised you if there was 1,000 people in here, it would still sound the same.
Oh, yeah?
I made it
All right.
so much better.
What, it was
Brand-
bad before? It was
Yeah,
bad?
it was just it was.
We don't like to use the word bad. We
not good.
just
It's a
like-
learning experience.
Right.
Let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
say you don't use gain to turn up volume.
Yeah.
We don't pay for
And
professional
that was-
audio engineers here.
No.
Done too
Throw
much.
it in the chat GPT. It'll help you. Swear. AI, dude. AI all day.
I know.
It'll help you with
Gemini,
everything.
how do I fix my studio?
Yeah, it'll be like, here's
He's
like,
like,
10
pay
ways.
somebody.
Causing the feedback.
What's that?
That was probably why the headphones were causing the feedback.
Yeah, because I
Again,
had too much. I had too much gain on those mics and everybody's mics.
Plus, people are hanging their headphones on the microphone.
Right. And then you
I
had
did
people
that
hanging their
once. I
fucking
did that
mic-
once.
Why
I
is
didn't
this
realize that.
feedback? Whee!
Right. Right.
Oh, shit.
I didn't realize that I did that once.
facing the input level, not the output level. That was the problem.
Yeah, we got to work. I'm figuring it out. We got to work that. I just want to make sure that
2.5 years later, we figured it out.
No, I had it worked out, but then when people fucked shit up because there's so many people in and out of here, I just started fucking on a. It gets called a panic mode when somebody's in studio and I'm like, I can't hear them. I would just increase the gain because it was like that was the immediate fix. And after time, that became like I guess a natural cure, and it just became an overusage, and now I fixed it. Anyway, so I don't want to bore people with that.
So Kyle's talking about having the big buttons on his phone because he can't see it. He can't see the phone. He's got the big buttons.
That's why he has a big bass.
So
That's
I
why
know
he's got the big bass. And he's-
I know somebody that has to have like accessibility mode to turn the phone.
That's
like,
why he
really
has the
big.
bass up to here,
Yeah,
too.
you gotta see the strings.
They can see what the hell he's doing.
Don't you have your phone zoomed in or something?
No.
Nah, I've seen the writing on your phone. It's huge.
What are you talking about?
1.5, 1.5.
It's like when you get the playing cards for the old ladies when they're like
Is that
the
big?
letters are double the
Is it-
size.
wait.
It's no, it's not.
It's not
I've
big.
seen there will be some times where he'll like make it real big, but he'll always correct it. But
don't think
Okay,
that's
all
crazy
right.
big.
Not
We'll
big,
see. I'm gonna believe you now.
I mean, maybe at one
I don't
point
wanna
I was like, before I got, I don't know.
Noah has his zoomed out so he can read the whole entire.
right.
Yeah. I got eagle eye vision. I
When
read
he
the
gets
whole
those,
page.
when he gets those nudie pics from the chicks on the beach, he's like,
Oh, yeah. No, there's so many. I
You
got to
zoom
look at
in,
all of them
try
at
to-
once.
Hopefully the boobs make him have to zoom out so he gets the
Yeah,
whole,
right?
you know.
There's a picture of me in
You gotta
Greece.
zoom in on boobs. That's
Nah,
bad.
there's a picture of me in Greece, and I'm just like posing and titties right in the background. It's
Really?
just like,
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's great. Greece was
I
We
have-
don't believe you unless you show us.
yeah.
By the way, I've
Not real unless we
never
see
heard
it.
that until now. So thanks for sharing.
He was
my
right
son.
there with me.
He
I
took
saw
the
you there.
photo.
He took the picture for me.
Do me
I
a
was
favor.
right on the beach.
Do me a favor. Stand right there.
You were at Paradise
Get the
Beach.
fuck out.
Yeah, you were.
I didn't take.
No,
that
you didn't take the picture, but like, you know.
Your wife did.
You were there though. You were there.
Trust me, if I was taking that, all you would have saw was the
It would have just
titties.
been the
All you
titties.
would see
Yeah.
was your ear. It would have been
Yeah,
something
right.
behind you.
Yeah, no, it was back in October. Yeah, somewhere. I mean, I know you.
Oh, you gotta
policies,
break that
but-
out. I want to see that.
Hold on.
All right, y'all, we're going to head out. It's been a 2-hour show. Lisa, thanks for calling in. Appreciate
No,
your
thanks for
professional advice as always.
Oh yeah.
You called out. I didn't call in.
Close enough.
Damn! On your head.
Okay.
She got you.
You got me.
We
Whatever.
don't have to correct them every time.
Lisa, do you wear your Drinking with Drew shirt while you're watching the show?
Check us out every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Spread the word. Spread the love.
Guess what?
Check us out on all of our socials. Facebook,
We don't usually
X,
get to hear the
Instagram, TikTok, and Humble Social. Big thank you to our sponsor, InLawWeTrust.com. We'll see you next week.
Because I saw something like what was going on there, and I was trying to like simple to you, like, what's this? Like, you didn't see me.